that stand for very inebriated pianist?
Hi guys! Hello, hello! Hi, happy Wednesday! I don't know why I always try to say the wrong day every time. But hi guys! Hello! I hope your weeks have been going well.
Hey, bitch!
Hey, SK! Hello! And I see Lappy too. Lappy, thank you so much for the Oh my gosh, 36 months. Oh my goodness, thank you. 3 years of scuff, 3 years of scuff, and it's not gonna get any better. But thank you guys so much for stopping on by. Hi Brian, I see you in there too. Thank you for the stream streak, I appreciate it. I hope that you all are doing well. I'm doing all right. I got to work from home today, so I couldn't complain too much. But I hope that your guys' weeks have been going well. I've been neglecting social media because I've been busy at work, and I've been busy working on some personal art things, and so I haven't really been too active in the Discord server. But I saw poor soul lost their power during like a really hot day, and I feel so bad. I hope Barry's power is back on. I feel so bad. Oh, but it had already been. Do you get that anxiety where it's like you get it's been too long since you've replied to something, and then you're scared to reply at that point, you know? When you do get the opportunity to reply. That's me a lot of the time. So when I don't get the chance to respond, at least within the day, I'm just like, well, I missed my window of opportunity. I'm with you in spirit, just not in words. So, whoopsie. Hello, streamer. Hello. Packing. Oh yeah, your trip is coming up. Oh, that's exciting. I hope you have a fun time, Lappy. I hope you have a great time. I hope that it's just fun, relaxing, enjoyable, exciting. I hope the flight is not bad. You have a wonderful one. Me all the time. Yeah, the anxiety is there. But yeah, yeah, no, today was kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. But I do have some good news. I finally finished the outfits. I finished the strut outfits. I'm so happy. I finished the formal attires. I'm so happy. But other than that, I really have not done anything else this week. But now I promised the DM I would make something else. So I need to draw that now too. But there's no time limit for this one. Can we see? Oh, of course you can. I have it pulled up actually because I was gonna show you one way or another. So, hold on, give me 1 second. I hope I will. Japan will be hot and humid. I know! It's gonna be so hot, but it's gonna be so worth it, I think. I think you're gonna have a blast. Hi, Willem! Hello! Hi! I'm just getting ready to show chat, the art that I just finished. Give me 1 second. Hold on. So yeah, like I mentioned, the art that I did, or this art that is drawn here is like the formal outfits for, it's like formal attire that we're gonna be wearing when it comes to our dinner with Strahd, because, you know, even if he might be the big bad, we still gotta look good. So I finished it. I think I finished all the details and everything. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I even worked on like my metal shine a little bit, and it looks really cartoony, but in like a really, really good way. So, ta-da! It is done! So I'm really, really, really happy with how this turned out. I've only showed the DM, because I don't know why I'm like nervous to show the rest of the party, even though they've seen the sketch. So, so they've seen the sketch, but they haven't seen the colors or the details or anything yet. So I do need to send it their way. But like, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Yeah, especially like the metal shine on Daven's armor here, and even Matrix's medallion here. Like, I'm really happy with how this turned out. So it was worth the hard work, man, but gosh darn it, I'm so slow at drawing, it's awful. But I'm next art stream, depending on if I have my schedule up and it's I just realized I forgot to change the schedule, oops, on Twitch for my offline banner, whoopsie! So basically, long story short, Sunday is, the plan is to, either have another art stream or do a rhythm game stream. If I were to do art, I think the practice would be to try and draw faster. I think that's the plan. I do have an idea of what might be fun, but also at the same time, I don't know if we're even gonna do art that day. We will flip and see. Your lifesaver, even if you ain't know it. What? Oh, Willow, thank you. That's so sweet of you to say. Thank you. Aww. Amazing, looking really good. Thank you. You can't rush art. You can't rush art. No, but I mean I can speed up the process a little bit, at least a teeny little bit. But again, I'm really happy with how it turned out. We're gonna look fantastic kicking Strahd's butt, I think. So I did give it to the DM, and so the DM, he really liked it. So now I actually just gotta show the rest of the team. I think it's either gonna be a mix of they're gonna like it either way, or they're just not really gonna care about it all that much because they're more interested in like the role play or the fighting, not necessarily the art or anything. But it gives me the practice. So, but I hope that they like them still. I don't know why I'm nervous to show them, but I hope that they like them. I hope they like it. I think I'm really starting to establish my cartoony style a little bit, and I'm really happy with how I've been drawing hands lately. I don't know, the hands even seem a little stylized, so I'm really proud with how this turned out. Yeah! You absolutely can rush art, but the result might be inadequate. Hi, Ivory. Hello. How are you doing? Thanks so much for stopping on by. Not starting, but stopping on by. And sup, bro? Sup, Krona? What's up? How you doing? I hope you're well. But yeah, so these are gonna be our outfits for when we kick Strahd's butt. It's gonna be fantastic. We're gonna look amazing, and it gave me practice to draw more armor stuff, so that was a lot of fun. So yeah, stay tuned, because I'm gonna be drawing these bozos more and more lately. It's really fun to draw these. Oh my gosh, Lappy, thank you so much. Wow, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Oh my goodness, that's so sweet of you. 3 years ago, I met a small streamer playing a cute little fox game, and now here we are. Yeah! Oh my gosh, you did come in when we were playing Tunic. Time flies, and hopefully we don't wait 3 years for a karaoke stream. You can have your 500 bits back, because I feel bad. Oh no. But, I'm just, ugh. I know, it's been forever. Like, God, has it really been 3 years already? Damn, that's wild to think. Oh my goodness. That's crazy to think. So, whew. Yeah, I really do need to do that karaoke stream. I feel like I need to be, I don't know, I feel like I need to be drunk while doing it, because I'm still, I know I like sing maybe a little bit during the art streams and stuff like that, but I'm still quiet enough to where, like, I'm not overpowering the songs or stuff like that. I feel like if I want to overpower it, I need to be, like, hammered. I need to be wasted. So, it'll happen. It'll happen, I promise. It'll happen. But, it'll happen. So, we'll see what happens. Help. All I see is the hi and bye from Sona. Hi, bye, Sona. Much love, chat. Oh, we got an extra add-on from Sona today. I had to say, and I'm sorry. Nah, no. I have not kept that promise, and I need to. I'm nervous, man. I just need to be extremely drunk while doing it, and we should be good. So, I gotta get a lot of wine in my apartment, Ned. Oh, it'll happen. Because I'm to have my game stream in a few hours. Oh, 5 a.m. your time. Oh, that's so exciting, Willem. Good luck. Oh, that's so exciting. What's a better way to fight off sleep than in the company of a cute space elf? Like, you guys are too sweet. But I hope... What time is it over there for you? Oh my god.
Bitch.
Hey, CJ. Hello, hello. Like, what time is it over there for you? Oh my goodness. Because it's like 7:20 right now, PM my time. The sun is still out. Oh, and... Oh, I forgot. Oh my god. I don't want to bring up, like... I don't want to bring up in terms of politics right now, but I have to bring this up just real quick. This is not an invitation to talk about politics, by the way. This is like just me kind of grumbling my grievances about something really fast. Apparently, we've just passed a law, or like it's not, okay, so it's not passed. I think it still needs to go through, does it need to go through the Senate? I'm trying to remember. But apparently there has been some kind of an approval where, we're going into permanent daylight savings, and a lot of people are kind of pissed off at it because, one, we have other things in this country to worry about, and two, apparently this happened back in the 70s, and apparently eight children died from it because it was too dark for them to walk to school because of the permanent daylight savings. Like, yeah, we get maybe an extra hour of daylight, but I don't know. I just feel like we need to be putting our, I don't know, our priorities in other sections of shit that are going on right now in this country, but like all of a sudden it's like I see a thing on my Twitter and it's just like, boom, permanent daylight savings. You don't have to turn your clocks back anymore. And I'm like, how many weeks is it gonna be before it gets changed back? Because apparently in the span of a couple weeks it got changed back in the 70s. I'm tired. That is it. No more politics. I just had to bring that up because the sun is still out. It's gonna be out until like, I don't know, 9 p.m. probably. And it just made me think about that and how stupid it is. Like, anyways, sorry. That's it. No more talking about it. I just had to bring that up because it's a state thing that's going on. It's a in the States thing that's happening right now. And it's just like, bruh, we need to be focusing on other shit right now. I'm laughing because it hurts a little bit, but that's it. No more politics. That's all I'm gonna say. Nothing more. We're gonna be playing games, and we're gonna be streaming, and we're gonna be chilling out. You guys can make fun about, you guys can, like, talk about the sun being out for too long jokes or anything like that, but, like, bruh. Sometimes you gotta bring up current events in your stream if it's just dumb. I don't like to bring up politics all that much because I do streaming to get away from it, and I know a lot of people watch streams to get away from it, but like, I'm so done! Like, this is too stupid not to bring up, you know what I mean? Anyways, no more. Alright, any politic talk, the door is closed. Unless I read something in the comments, but that's only gonna be regarding the daylight savings. Anyways, we're done. So, anyways, this has happened once before, and apparently history has been repeated, and with daylight savings, and I'm just like, bruh. Anyways, it is 2:20 in the morning over where Willem is right now. Fight off the sleep, man! Fight off the sleep! But if you need to take a nap, I totally understand. Or if you're lurking because you're trying to do something else to stay awake, I totally understand. I want to see the Hear Me Out cake stream in the future. I'm sorry, but it got me into that idea so much! Uh-oh. That would be fun. That would be fun. That'd be pretty fun. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have sunlight until 9 p.m., but it's also dark at 4 p.m. in the winter during normal time. Listen, I'd much rather children walking to school be safe when there's at least a little bit of daylight than... I hate the sun anyway, so it's like the sun can just shoo. The sun can go away, but... Me and the sun don't have a good relationship. The sun dehydrates me too quickly. So, like, the sun can fuck right off. I want it. So, I'd much rather the sun guarantee that children walking to school be safer than me seeing it in my window in the evening. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? Alaska's a vampire elf confirmed. Listen, you don't know that. You don't know that. I'm not allergic to the sun. I just don't like the sun. Well, I also am not the biggest fan of garlic, though. Uh-oh. Nah, I do eat stuff with garlic, just not a lot. Not an abundance of garlic. Too much garlic is like, bleh. Maybe I'm like a half vampire at the very least. I mean, my VTuber model is pale enough, so... You stated facts. Listen. When Alaska walks outside, she'll hiss at the sun like a vampire. Hey, you don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. Me and the sun just don't get along. You don't know. It's not like I'm allergic to sun. What if the sun and I just have personal beef? Like, what if the sun and I just have personal beef? You know what I'm saying? So, to be fair, I do burn in the sun too. I don't even burn in the sun! The sun just dehydrates me. I have this, I don't know, I've had this thing ever since I was little where it's just like, I sweat too much and all this water in me just fizzles out. I don't like it. So there was some point, I lose too much water when it's too hot outside because of the sun! And so, there at some point, I remember being in school, and I think it was high school, and I had to start taking salt tablets to retain the water in my body. Salt tablets. It's just compressed salt. I'm just like, ah. So I'm done. I hate the sun. It sucks. I've almost passed out in the sun. I sweat in the sun. The sun is too hot right now. It is 91 degrees outside. The sun has no business making the earth this hot. I know it's not entirely the sun's fault. But still, I gotta blame somebody. I might as well. Listen, I can blame the sun a little bit, okay? The sun deserves a little bit of blame on that. But I know there are more people that we can blame for that, but again, no more politic talk. Oh, anyways. All right. I need water. Because even though I'm inside, it's still hot! Oh, anyways. Complaining about the sun is done. I hope the sun didn't take that as a personal attack. I'm sure there are plenty of people out there who hate the sun more than me. Oh. Enjoy your energy and entire persona. Thank you, Willem. I appreciate that. But for now, that is enough talk from me. Just, anyways, I was about to say something else, but nah, we're done. Anyways, we got a game to play, don't we? We have a game to play. Oh, also, chat, I have a favor to ask you. Tomorrow is, as you know, a game that we have been anticipating for a while now, and it is another Mermaid, I think. At least it's an aquatic-themed related game, mystery game. And it is the Detective Grimoire series, The Mermaid Mask, right? I know a lot of you are already excited to watch it because we very much enjoyed the Detective Grimoire series in here. We've enjoyed Tangle Tower, we enjoyed the Secrets of the Swamp and everything. We had a lot of fun. We've been having a lot of fun with the Detective Grimoire series, but if I can request one thing from you, of like all the streams that you watch today, if I can ask you guys to hang out a little bit and come in on this stream tomorrow, I would be very, very much looking forward to it. Because I've been looking forward to this game. I think you guys will have a lot of fun watching the game and everything. So if I could just, you know, give a small, like, hey, I'm really, really excited about this. Like, hey, if you wanna, you know, if you have the time to actually be able to, I would love to see you all there. But I'm gonna get back to packing and eating dinner. I'll post pictures in Discord when I can. Fantastic! I hope you have a wonderful flight, Lappy. Get some good food, get some good rest, and enjoy your trip. I will be excited to see the pictures when you post them in our Discord. So, in my Discord, I should say. The community's Discord. So, and hi, Barry! Hello! Barry, I did not respond to you in the community Discord or everything, but I hope that you got your power back. Oh my god, I feel so bad that your AC, I'm sorry I didn't respond to it. I just had to focus on work and then always kept forgetting to respond. But I hope that your AC came back and I hope that your power came back. I'm so sorry to hear that that happened to you. I hope it's back. Of course we'll be there unless a mermaid grabs us first. I will ensure a mermaid will not grab us today. You can bet your butt on that. So, anyways. Hello? Hello! What's up? Power's back, but the AC blew a motor, so tomorrow it'll hopefully be fixed. Oh, Barry, I'm so sorry. I hope we can get that fixed soon. That sucks. Stay hydrated, stay cool, don't let the sun win. I just went on a oh, my eyes. I just went on a tangent about how much I hate the sun, so yeah, don't let the sun win. Do not let the sun win. Hydrate, stay cool, show the sun who's boss. Show the sun you can't be taken down that easily. You got this. Always, as long as there's more fish stick snacks. Oh, of course, of course. Hey dude, hello, what's up? How are you doing? But yeah, I am super excited for today, and I am super excited for tomorrow's stream. So I will be super excited to see you guys popping in and saying hi in that one. Don't worry, I'm down in the darkest depths. I can hide in my apartment. All the windows closed, all the blinds closed, in complete darkness, just hiding in a corner. I know. So, anyways, I think that's enough, like, being mean to the sun for me. I think it is time that we play some Paranormasight today. A lot happened last stream. And our last Paranormasight stream, and a lot didn't happen. I feel like we did less chapters, but a lot still went down. Apparently, I don't know how mirroring objects works, so there's that. Well, no, a lot did happen, because we got an ending, technically. We got a bad ending, like, very early, and that was something. We figured out who was killing everybody on Kamishima, which was a lot of fun when I figured it out literally right before it was about to be said, but like, hey, it was still a lot of fun. I figured out that I can't mirror objects correctly, apparently, but we did end up, one of our characters did end up with a curse stone, and I don't know how to feel about that, even if it's with Avi. Even if it's with my boy, my wonderful boy, I still don't trust it, given what's happened leading up to something that happens in the story. So I'm terrified to see how this thing will get abused, but I am so excited to see what happens in this game now that we're starting to get some more information. Also, suspicious individual using a dead person's name, and so we have theories about that. We have theories about this motherfucker. So, sorry about my language, but I don't trust him. He looks older than he is, and I don't trust him. Oh, also, I haven't been saying thank you for these, by the way. Brian, CJ, and Barry, thank you guys for the stream streaks, by the way. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Throw the stone at the culprit to rightly end them. I don't know if that's gonna work, but we could try it sometime later. She can't mirror objects, totally not a vampire. Shut up! Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Oh my god. Oh no.
Hey, bitch!
Man of the Lamb, hello! What's up? Hey, how are you doing? We're just getting ready to start the game here, so perfect timing. Oh my gosh. Anyways, let us change screens here. It is time to figure out how this curse stone is going to be getting abused in this game. So, I'm excited! Krona, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Ah, it'll be fine. Right? Right? Okay. I feel like I recall. Let me start the game, and then I'll turn down the music if I need to. It looks a little loud, but the title is always loud. So I say let's get started. The mermaid's curse? Nah, it's the vampire's curse. The seal's curse! Shut up, guys. Steely Dan has nothing to do with this. Don't you dare put Steely Dan in the line of fire. Oh no. Don't you dare hurt my boy like this. Anyways, let's go. Because true mermaids are seals. Listen, don't say that. Okay, so a lot of shit's going down. So, okay. So it looks like we've unlocked a recollection that happened.
I'm the true curse. Fear me.
Steely Dan. Steely Dan. Steely Dan. And seals are perfect. Listen, Steely Dan has nothing to do with this. Anyways, so where we left off right here with the treasure hunt. This is where we've collected the curse stone. The curse stone that we collected. Where did curse? No, no. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Curse of the Forsaken Fish. Yeah, this is what Avi got. He's collecting curse stones like Pokemon. Anyways, so basically what this is, we learned about what happened on Taishima before it sunk. So basically, quick synopsis of that. There were 3 mermaids that, one of the, was it a nephew, if I remember correctly? A nephew from the Kuki clan, they were trying to keep him safe. He had no interest in the legends about eating a mermaid's flesh would give you immortality. This guy didn't care about it. He just wanted to make sure that these 3 mermaids were safe. But then...
I am neither human nor fish, so I can eat the mermaid.
No, Steely Dan, don't eat the mermaid. Do not eat the mermaid. Anyways, so basically, what had happened was that the true leader of the Kuki clan, who was on a different island at the time, got informed about the mermaids that were on Taishima, and so this guy sent his general out there and an army to try and take one of the mermaids, who happened to be Hayase. This is Hayase, say hi. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, Hayase. But anyways, Hayase was taken. The other 2 managed to escape, but Hayase ended up being taken prisoner, and then once they realized that they couldn't just eat the flesh of the mermaid to gain immortality, there were other aspects that needed to be done for that to be true, tried and true. And so because Hayase was not telling anyone, they ended up torturing her to death. And so she ended up keeping her anger and her torment within and created this curse stone, the curse of the Forsaken Fish. Basically, if you use this curse stone when someone is in the Issei waters, you can basically turn them into a mermaid mummy, and they decompose very, very quickly. And apparently it is agonizing from what is told. So, like, most die before the transition is finally finished. And so, yeah. Poor Hayase, man. And so, we have actually seen Hayase as Yuza too, under the water in the minigame. So when I saw this, I freaked out. I was metagaming so hard in this one, I actually had to go back to my own Twitch channel to look up a clip just to make sure that it wasn't one of the other mermaids, that it wasn't one of the other three, that, like, one of the two that escaped, that it was indeed Hayase, and it was. So this is terrifying. So, we did also learn how to control the Curse of the Raging Waves. Like, we actually finally have a step-by-step guide on how to do that. And I think we've already finished the first step as Yuza in the underwater minigame, believe it or not. So, I'm curious to see how that plays out, to see if my theory is right on that. Yeah, it's an unfortunate turn of events for poor Hayase, but... And my fear is that Avi is going to use the Curse Stone. And the reason why I say that is because this happens after Avi got his Curse Stone. So I'm a little and you know, and based on what Soto, because Soto has this ability to where if he can touch the remains of an individual, he can see what their face looks like and draw like a forensic sketch of it. And so when he did that with this mermaid mummy, we found out that that was Somikawa. Give me 1 second to go to profiles here. Somikawa. This one. And so we think Somikawa is Mare, Yuza's mother. And she was needed to help stop the raging waves. But the thing is that Avi and Somikawa had to be on the boat, like on a boat together at some point, because while we were Yumiko and Soto, in this, I believe it was around here, in this chapter, Cersei tries to stop us from tailing Somikawa and Avi on the boat, and was successful. So this all happened before the supposed Somikawa turns into this. So I'm worried that Avi uses the Curse Stone. I'm terrified. I don't want him to, but I'm curious to see the events that lead to that situation. So, we got a lot to do. I will let chat decide. That's enough for the synopsis of what happened. So, I will let chat decide. Would we like to continue Avi and Cersei's story? Because we have 2 chapters with them still. Excuse me. Or do we want to do the recollection with Yumiko and Soto? Because we haven't seen these 2 in a hot minute. It's been a while since we've been with Yumiko and Soto.
I can't see the end of the horizon. Hatsune Miku!
Excuse me, I need water after that. Oh my god. Alright, anyways. Yumiko? Do we want Yumiko? We can do Yumiko. I feel like this one, let's revisit my wife. I mean Yumiko. Barry, Yumiko is married. Don't be a homewrecker. I feel like, unless you want the instant rejection to happen. Unless you're into that. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't let me quote Torbeck. No, I'll do it anyway. Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score. That's quoting Torbeck. Oh my god, I'll quote it for you. Yeah, we can be Yumiko, that's fine. So, let me see. So this is when they arrive on Kamishima. So, Yumiko and her partner, Soto, learn about the threat of the Curse of the Raging Waves encroaching upon Kamishima and head over to warn the island. So this is where they had met up with Sato and Tsukasa, like, very early on, when they go to talk with our Walrus Man Shinobu. So, anyways. Good lord. Okay, so now we're doing it from their perspective now. Alright. Why does it feel like it's been longer than a week since I've played this? I don't know why. Yeah, married to Barry. That's true, we don't know that. Maybe you're the loving husband, Barry. Oh, man. Anyways. The Wakamura residence is just up the slope after you head through that alley. It's a bit of a maze, though. Want me to show you? Ah, so it was that way. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Yumiko's vision is finally coming in handy now? Bruh. She's had this thing where she can do this vision thing, and I never knew what it was. Well, now it makes sense, now that now that we know she's immortal. Thank you. We should be fine by ourselves, I think. How's the music, by the way? Let me know if anything is too loud, too quiet, or if I'm overpowering anything, or if I'm too loud. I think I've adjusted my sound up a little bit, but let me know if I'm too loud or too quiet, or I'm fighting against the game. Let me know. So. Hey, it helps to find mockingbirds. We do need to find mockingbirds. We need more of that relationship chart, for sure. Thank you. We should be fine by ourselves, I think. Got it. Take care then. Ma'am? Is something the matter? No, it's nothing. I'll tell you later. Oh, that's what this is about. Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright, here we go to the Wakamura residence to see Walrus Man yet again! Who jump scared me the last time we saw him? Oh, let me get this straight. You're with the police. And you expect me to warn everyone on the island that this huge storm is on its way and get them ready to face it? That's it in a nutshell. I'm so glad you understand. This is about the curse of the raging waves. Way ahead of you there. I've been warning them for ages. Well now, you know about the curse? Can it be a certain sorcerer acquaintance of yours told you about— Wait, a what? Can it be that a certain sorcerer acquaintance of yours told you about it? Ooh. Oh, look at that tight smile. He's like, oh shit.
Hey, bitch!
Hey, Presto. Hello, hello. That's right. Unlike you phony psychics who crawl out of the woodwork every other week, my instructor's the real deal. I need to know who this sorcerer is, man. Well, in that case, I expect this instructor also knows how the curse can be lifted? No, hasn't gotten that far yet. But it's not for a lack of trying. Why? You saying you know a way to break it? Unfortunately, no. We've yet to determine the exact method for bringing it to an end. We are not without the means to do so, but first we require a map concealed in a mummified mermaid. Might you know of it? Wait! Avi's map? Avi's map. Oh. Avi's map. Shit, the mermaid isn't anywhere on Kamishima. It's been with Avi's grandmother? I think grandmother. One of his relatives the whole time. Bitch. Ooh, shit. That's bad. I am gonna turn down the music ever so slightly. Just a little bit. Are you sure the music isn't overpowering? I feel like it is, and I apologize if it is. A mummified mermaid? What are you on about? It's some kind of ruse. I know there was something fishy about you. What are you really after? Go on, out with it. I assure you, we wish to only lift the curse plaguing Kamishima. Would you be prepared to assist us in our efforts? Balanced on your end? Okay, good. Fantastic. Bah! Unlikely story! Trying to pull one over on old Wakamura, are we? Better than you have tried. Well, how's this? I'm not telling you another word. We're done here, understand? I don't have time to listen to this hogwash anyhow. I've got business to attend to on the mainland. So off with you. Leave me in peace. Her little pouty face. And Soto's face. Both their faces. I love how expressive their faces are. Despite being, the art style being a little more like semi-realism in there. It's like anime realism kind of thing. I love it. Well, that is a shame. But I suppose there's nothing we can do. In any case, please do contact us if you learn anything that might be of use. Damn. Now what? Not very cooperative, is he? I don't see why he's so suspicious. He had his hackles up from the first. Perhaps he's so accustomed to dealing with rough customers that he can't believe anyone would be sincere. However, he does seem to be as interested in breaking the curse of the raging waves as we are. True, and this sorcerer of his must have some psychic ability if they were able to perceive the curse. I wish I thought to ask their name. Oh, I think I have an idea of who it might be. It's a small world, this industry. Oh yeah, Soto, psychic. Yeah, Soto, actual psychic. It's so weird how casual it is when it's just all these other characters are really realistic in this supernatural game, other than like some characters, and then we have like Cersei, Exorcist, Soto, Psychic, Sato, Immortal, and I'm just like, why does it feel so off with this game? I don't know. Maybe it's just because the first game had so... I don't know how to describe it. Maybe because they had so much more realistic characters, like characters without any abilities, and now we have like 3. You know what I mean? Maybe 4, depending on if we learn who this psychic or this sorcerer is. You know what I mean? It's so jarring to talk about it so casually. Oh, really? Mr. Yamashina called them a big shot who appeared on television, and I recognized their mask on the implements in Wakamura's room. So it must be Suigen Gamyodo. Wait, why do I know that name? Why do I know that name? Who said that name in this game? Who said that name in this game? This is not the first time I've heard this name. Don't tell me, either it's in the first game, or I heard it in here and I just don't remember where. Suigen Gamyodo. Gamyodo? Never heard of him. No? They used to make frequent appearances on occult programs, though they always hide their face on camera. Sorry, it's not ringing any bells. Bro, look at his hands. He's trying to do a Naruto jujutsu move right there. We're gonna go to the sorcerer and it's gonna be a mockingbird. That would be fucking hilarious. Well, lately they seem to be raking in a fortune as a corporate consultant for hire. Ooh. Presto, thank you for the stream streak. I appreciate it. Ooh, excuse me. The acid reflux is a bit strong today, even with the medicine. I'm not sure why. Their powers have a reputation for being accurate and potent, and their popularity has grown to the point where they can essentially name their price. If they're that good, maybe we should let them take care of the curse of the raging waves for us. Perhaps I should mention, Gamyodo's popularity has reached such heights only very recently. Up until last year, they had a very poor reputation among others in the industry. He looks so dead in the eyes. He's like, oh god, don't say they can do it. In fact, as I recall, on the list of notable psychics kept by the Paranormal Affairs Bureau, they were given the lowest rank. The lowest rank! Oh my god. He must be from the Hidden Leaf. Oh my god. In other words, they were put on the same level as sham mediums riding the wave of the occult boom. Huh. I'd forgotten about that list. While their sudden rise to fame and fortune after changing up their business at the end of last year is certainly suspicious, I'm more concerned about the possibility that they are using a harmful curse to suit the needs of the highest bidder. Regardless, I'm not sure I would trust them to handle this affair on their own. You never know. Maybe they just had a change of heart and started training seriously. Yumiko. We know better than this. Even so, I highly doubt they would have the time in their busy schedule to venture out here and solve this case in our stead. Damn. Suigen Gamyodo. I think I'm pronouncing this right. A mysterious sorcerer, although said to possess exceptional supernatural abilities, they have revealed nothing of their true identity. Both their age and gender are unknown. Suigen Gamyodo was previously most known for their prominent media presence, with numerous appearances both on television and in magazines. Maybe Sato brought them up at some point. She watches a lot of television. Rank 0? That's what it sounds like, Presto. That's what it sounds like. Wearing an unusual outfit that covered their face, they would demonstrate a variety of psychic abilities, including exorcism of possessed individuals, assessment of submitted ghost photographs, identification of guiding spirits, and conduction of telepathic readings at haunted locations. Their unique sense of presence and high rate of accuracy garnered them a sizable following, particularly among occult enthusiasts. And they were known to accept consultations from the general public as well as media outlets. I know why this looks a little familiar. No spoilers, but it reminds me of, like, the main antagonist in Urban Myth Disillusion Center. Because they also wore a mask that covered their face like this. No spoilers for that game because we finished it, of course, so no spoilers because there might be people in the chat who don't know anything about that game. But yeah, no, that's why this looks familiar. And I think the name seems familiar because I feel like Sato might have brought it up at some point. So anyways, that just reminded me of that. The villain of that game. Exactly! It's not the old man, though. The old man's just an old man who made me laugh in the game. But, yeah, no, that looks that looks really similar to the antagonist in Urban Myth Disillusion Center. Just without the color. It could be multiple people, honestly. I'm getting the Ring vibes from this story. However, the end of the previous year saw this once public figure suddenly withdraw from the spotlight. They now mainly operate behind closed doors, signing consulting agreements with particular companies to provide a variety of services, including management advice from a metaphysical perspective, divination of auspicious and harmful events, proposals to improve their clients' luck, and the detection and elimination of paranormal disturbances. Excuse me. It is rumored that they will even cast curses on key personnel at rival companies, or conversely exercise curses from targeted victims for the right price. The undeniable potency of their spiritual abilities has earned them immense trust from both the executives of their contracted companies and other wealthy individuals, and their behind-the-scenes reputation continues to grow. This has resulted in a sharp rise in their consulting fees, placing their services far beyond what an average individual can reasonably hope to afford. Damn! One of the companies they currently have a contract with belongs to Shinobu Wakamura, Walrus Man, a local Kamishima magnate. Among psychics, opinion on them is more divided. Many have noted that their spiritual ability during the time they were openly active in the media was too weak to allow them to perform advanced techniques of any sort, to the extent that they were considered little better than a fraud, leading to suspicions about what prompted their sudden change in course. It is now almost impossible to find footage and articles from their past media appearances, and the names of the companies with which they have consulting contracts are entirely undisclosed, obfuscating their identity, purpose, and the true extent of their power. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Oh! Uh-oh. What are you doing here? Hello? What are you doing here? What? You're the girl who showed us the way earlier. Good thing I caught you. Mind if we have a word? Actually, I'd rather not. See, she's suspicious of us. And Yumiko, with her psychic sight, or whatever that thing is called, is now suspicious of her. I'm afraid I don't really... Oh, wait, no. I'm afraid you don't really have a choice. Because I already know. That you're an 800-year immortal girl. It's her special eyes. She's like, look with their special eyes. An immortal. Damn, okay, Yumiko just on sight figured it out. What are you talking about? Don't even bother. That shocked look has already given you away. Besides, you have nothing to fear. Your secret's safe with me. Come on, let's take this somewhere more private. Spirit contact? Lenses? Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. It's the coast. The southern coast. So, in short, when you came to, you'd been washed up on the shore of the bay. Wakamura took you in, and that's as far back as your memories go. You don't remember anything about your life before that, not even why you became an immortal? Yeah, but we figured she might be the sacrifice that was used to help, like, was it to sink Taishima? Or no, or was the sacrifice to preserve Taishima? No! The sacrifice was to help lessen entrap the curse of the raging waves, and then that lasted for 400 years. So we think this is gonna be... we think that she is Princess Hatsune, potentially. So she might be Princess Hatsune, the adopted daughter of the Kuki clan nephew who adopted her, basically. So, adopted daughter. Yeah, if you have not been here for in the past 6 streams, I am so sorry to any newcomers coming in here just being like, what? I'm sorry. If anyone has any questions, I will try my best to explain, but... Oh, man. No, except... I'm pretty sure I was forced to eat mermaid flesh by someone. But you don't know when or why? What if Kuki did it? Potentially. No, but she's been, alive a lot longer than that. I think Kuki just adopted her. She'd been alive for at least 400 years before that, if she's an 800-year immortal. Maybe. Well, we don't, well... It might not be 800 years yet. I think maybe they just call it 800-year immortal, so I don't know if she's been alive. I don't know if that means she's been alive for 800 years, or if she has been alive for, at the very least, 400. More than 400. But it could be less than 800, we don't actually know. God, this timeline's confusing. I would hate to have, 800 birthdays. I'm sorry, I would not know what to get every year. I would not know what I would want every year. But you don't know when or why? No. So you've only recently woken up, and you have no idea where you were or what you were doing before that? Pretty much. I get the feeling I was in a kind of deep sleep at the bottom of the sea for a few hundred years. But I've got no clue why, or how, or what led up to it. Interesting. Well, how about we go over the facts one by one, just to make sure we're on the same page. 800 paddles? Don't you dare. 800 mirrors! Okay. That's so cool. So this is not just a mockingbird detector. This is like legitimately to see people who have this vision ability. That's so cool. I don't see any mockingbirds at the moment, so let's see. This is the southwestern coast of the island. We've got it all to ourselves right now.
Hey, bitch!
Hey, Val! Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome in. We're talking to Sato about her immortal stuff. Let's see. I wonder if Wakamura knows about her immortality. He seems to be her guardian. If he does know, then he let slip to Yamashina about it. That could become a problem. Oh, he let it slip, all right. It's just one thing after another. What are we to do about her? This girl, she calls herself Sato Shiranami. I wonder if she made that name up. Either way, I doubt we'll find her in the civil registry, though that shouldn't affect her life too much while she's living on Kamishima. No, I don't think so. If her readiness to give us directions earlier is anything to go by, she seems to know the island quite well. I just hope she'll be alright. Well, not in one ending we got, that's for sure. What do you think about this, Soto? I'm gonna move my microphone for a second. It's like weirdly angled for some reason. Soto has been researching the ways in which spirit sense affects the human brain. So I'm sure he must be curious what effects longevity has on the minds and psyches of 800-year-old immortals. Bro's got questions. It appears she has a lot of gaps in her memory. Having never encountered an 800-year-old immortal before, I must confess I am bursting with questions. How does such a lifespan impact the structure of their brains and memories? It would be fascinating to find out. Just please don't bombard her with questions. Okay, so we can't say anything more to him, so let's talk with Sato. Let's talk about her. Let me fix my mic one more time here. Sorry if you can hear any thumps because of me messing with my mic. Now, am I right in thinking you didn't eat mermaid flesh and go straight to sleep? You were up and about for a few years in between, at least. I think so. What interests me is the fact that you are already familiar with the term 800-year-old immortal. It is not a widely known concept. You must have been in the unique position to acquire knowledge of it before you went to sleep. Yeah, I have a vague memory of being told that that's what we're called. But I don't know when it happened or where, let alone who it was. Maybe you'll remember in more detail if we touch on some other topics. Guess we'll just have to go by process of elimination. Work our way down the list till we get a hit. Don't fourth wall break! Don't fourth wall break, Yumiko! That's exactly what we're gonna do! Go down the list until we find a hit! Girl, chat, she just broke the fourth wall. How dare Yumiko do that? That's actually kind of terrifying. What do you mean? Work our way down the list till we get a hit. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Is there a reason for all these questions? Well, not to sound insensitive. I'm sure it can't be easy for you going about without any memories and all. But I was hoping you might know something that could be of use to us. Given your history, there's a chance you possess information otherwise lost to time. Maybe, but I'm not sure how much help I'll be. I remember so little. Talk about reason for visiting. Yeah, guess we're just gonna go down the list and see. Are they giving you hints again? No, Calderson, they are not. Don't worry. Come to think of it, I'd say it's about time we introduced ourselves. Oh yeah! Have we not said each other's names yet? Oh my god. I'll admit we don't exactly look the part, but the truth is... You're with the police? Wow, I never would have guessed there was a paranormal affairs department. Honestly, I thought all psychics in this age were frauds. At least, that's the impression I got from watching TV. To be fair, the majority of them are. But for the record, our department is officially approved by the government. Really? Huh. Back in my time, psychics were treated as onmyoji, and even held official positions in the Bureau of Onmyo, a public institution. Oh, you seem to know a lot about that. Were you involved somehow? Huh? Oh! I explained all that without even thinking. It just came naturally to me. Honestly, I'm as surprised as you are. I guess this means I must have had something to do with the Bureau of Onmyo. Interesting. Okay. And it seems your memories aren't lost after all. All we have to do is find a way to trigger them. Oh boy, here we go. The Bureau of Onmyo. Interesting. The Bureau of Onmyo is one of the government offices under the Ritsuryo system, existing from the Asuka period through the early Meiji era. Based on the practice of Onmyodo, it generally oversaw such matters as astronomical observation, the creation of calendars and management of time systems, and the divination of auspicious or harmful events. However, it is also said that it occasionally invoked powers beyond human understanding to handle the banishment and cleansing of disasters and impurities. The Onmyoji affected with the Bureau were not merely diviners, they were also bureaucrats, albeit ones possessing advanced training in mathematics and knowledge of astronomy. In some eras, their influence was even great enough to sway the very course of the nation, and their presence in the imperial court was highly valued. Spiritual practitioners in the service of the state were also formally inducted as Onmyoji, operating under the banner of the Bureau. The current treatment of spiritual phenomena as non-existent largely stems from the abolishment of the Bureau of Onmyo during the Meiji Restoration, the line with Japan taking on the principles of science and technology as the new framework for the nation. Over time, state involvement in spiritual matters gradually came to be seen as taboo. However, psychics continued their work to maintain public order behind the scenes, passing this torch down through successive generations until the establishment of the new Police Act in the latter half of the Showa period, whereupon their work eventually came to form the foundation of the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. So anyway, what are a couple of paranormal affairs officials doing on Kamishima? Working a case, of course. What else? Our job is to resolve incidents caused by curses and paranormal phenomena, and, wherever possible, prevent them from occurring. It's up to us to solve the greatest mysteries and do whatever it takes to keep the peace, which is usually a lot. Wait, does that mean something's happened here? You don't know, huh? Know what? Sounds like we'd better fill you in a bit first. Yeah, we should probably do that. We're working several cases right now, but I'd say only 2 of them are a priority. 2? Mind you, we've known about the first one for quite some time. The Curse of the Raging Waves. We've come to lift it before it unleashes a huge storm on the southern sea of Kamishima. The Curse of the Raging Waves? That's right. Ever heard of it? No, never. That's to be expected. I imagine the islanders aren't too fond of discussing the disaster. Anyhow, that situation is ongoing. As for the other priority case... Right, you mentioned there were two? We actually only learned about this on our... We actually learned about this one after we arrived on the island today, but... Protocol dictates that we have to deal with any 800-year-old immortals we find. What? Huh? What do you mean deal with? Yeah, what do you mean with deal with? It's not all that difficult to understand. To begin with, 800-year-old immortals shouldn't exist in this world. We're not... This isn't an end. This is not an ending, right? No, surely not. And if their existence were to become public knowledge, it would lead to an outbreak of trouble of every kind. Heck, some people are already looking to gain immortality for themselves at any cost. What? For the sake of maintaining public order, it's vital that the world remains convinced immortality is just a myth. However... No, don't run! Don't run! Stop! Why would we say this? Why would we say this? Oh my god, why would we say this? Like, come on! Could we not have worded it this way, Yumiko? Like, for... Don't scare the poor girl! Like, relax! Good job, Yumiko. She's... I feel like this isn't the first time we've run into this issue where it's just like, she starts going off and then she's about to say what it actually is and has already freaked him out so much that they already act on instinct. Like, this is the second time this has happened. Like, poor Sato, man. Can't you just let me go? Calm down, will you? I hadn't finished. What I was going to say was, I've got no intention of doing anything with you, so don't worry. Wait, really? I wonder what would have happened if we didn't use the curse. Oh, then we'd have to kill you. No, I'm kidding. Man of the Lamb, oh no. Surprised? But you should know better than anyone why that would be. I do? I'm with Soto, huh? You might be an 800-year-old immortal, but your time's nearly up. God damn it, she is almost 800! Oh, no. Oh. These eyes never lie. Look with your special eyes, Yumiko! Look with your special eyes! God, Soto is like terrified over here. Poor guy, poor soul, he's shocked. Sato Shiranami, for the first time in centuries, you're standing on death's door. In a matter of a few days, you'll be gone from this world. Am I right? What? Days? What? God, that's why she's so set on like, bro, you can take me, I'll be dead. Oh no. Yes, it's exactly as you say. I think I've only got 2 days left now. Oh no. Just 2 more, huh? So you knew this was coming, but you chose to make a life for yourself on the island even so? Yeah. Oh. I've known all along, from the moment I woke up. Oh no! Seafoam time? Probably! Oh no! Poor girl, poor girl! Ariel from The Little Mermaid cursed us? No, the exact opposite. Ariel from The Little Mermaid got cursed, man! Oh, poor girl. Also, hi, Kirby. Hello, hello. This is all Walrus Man's fault, somehow. Oh no. Well, now you know why I'm prepared to turn a blind eye. In just 48 hours, give or take, you'll fade away, and that will be that. Oh, god damn. Of course, you would have to swear to keep your identity a secret to the last. But provided you can keep your word, well, that's a typo right there. Provided you can keep your word, you're free to go. I can. And I will. Thank you. Tsukasa might have something to say about that. Don't thank me yet. There's another matter I'll be needing your help with, if I'm to leave you be. Another matter? Oh, we've got a lot to talk about. For starters, only 2 days of her 800-year lifespan remain. She knows it, and yet she's perfectly calm. Seems she's accepted her fate. Well, she's had a lot of time to go through the stages. If so, I suppose there's no harm in letting her go about her business as usual. I'd not take that time away from her if I can help it. Wait, what did the walrus do? We call him a walrus just because he kind of looks like one a little bit. Let me find him. Not this one. This guy. He just looks like a walrus, man. So, long story short, we also play as Sato in this game as well. And Wakamura here took her in, but now he blabbed, and now he wants to use her as, like, a sacrifice to... He wants to use her as a sacrifice to try and stop this curse of the raging waves that might be happening on this island at some point. And so, he jump scared us. He's kind of a piece of shit, so we just hate him. So when we say it's Walrus's fault, we're blaming him for whatever reason. Bro, it looks like if the old man from Pawn Stars fused with a Diglett. Fused with a Diglett! Oh no. He just looks like a walrus to me. Alright, but first, before I forget... Yes? Keep our meeting today a secret, and don't let on to anyone that you know about the curse of the raging waves. Okay. People will get suspicious otherwise. Even if Wakamura tells you about it, be sure to act surprised. I figured that shouldn't be too difficult for you. You're an experienced secret keeper, after all. I don't know about that, but I'll do my best. Oh boy. So that's done. Let's talk about being an 800-year-old immortal, I guess. By the way, I was wondering, how did you know I was an 800-year-old immortal? I have special eyes. Oh, that. These eyes of mine have what you might call a special ability. A special ability? If I look hard enough at someone... Are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me? I hate this. I can tell whether they're an ordinary human or an immortal. It's like you have a different colored aura about you. Is it just for immortals? Really? Not only that, but it turns out, with a bit of focus, even immortals can tell each other apart. Is that so? Oh, I just meant you look the same as anyone else to me. Did I? Huh. I'm not an immortal myself, you know. I was about to say, I feel like I read that wrong. 800 years and she still looks like 20. Talk about aging gracefully. That's what you get for eating the forbidden fish stick, aka the flesh of a mermaid. I have an ability that lets me see mockingbirds. It also has a side effect of seeing immortals. Yeah, no, the mockingbirds take priority. She literally has an eye that specifically sees immortals. I guess! I mean, elves are kind of immortal, so why wouldn't she look at you? I don't know. I don't know. It's scary when they, like, look at the camera all of a sudden. Like, I don't know. Avi did it. Now Yumiko did it. It's only a matter of time before Yuza and Sato do it. Like, our playable cast. It's only a matter of time before they do it too. Did I read what she said there? Oh, I did not. Really? I thought for sure you must be, since you seem to really know so much about all this. Okay, I misread that. I didn't even read it. Okay, that's all we can talk about with that. Well, let's talk about the Curse of the Raging Waves then. Quick chat, look at Aleska. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Right now, we're looking for a way to lift the curse of the Raging Waves. But that's Soto's area of expertise, so I'll leave the explanation to him. Right. This concerns a legend passed down in my family, the Kiryu clan, over generations. Oh, I should mention, this is something I've pieced together from various sources, so it may not be entirely accurate. Right. Long ago, south of Kamishima, there was an island called Taishima. It is said that 400 years ago, it was beset by an earthquake and a tsunami in an event so catastrophic that the island sunk to the seafloor. Taishima. However, the truth of the matter is that it was invaded and laid to waste to. Yes, we did learn about that through Avi collecting the Curse Stone. Then, in the aftermath, the islanders' intense hatred, coalesced into the Curse of the Raging Waves, which manifested as a tremendous storm. I see. 400 years ago. So this would have been toward the end of the Sengoku period, correct? Yes, ma'am. The Honjoji incident, in which Oda Nobunaga ended his life, took place in 1582, if you'll recall. Following this event, one of my ancestors, an accomplished onmyoji by the name of Harukage Tsuchimikado. Sometimes I need a second to look at some of these names, man, and make sure that I'm pronouncing them as best as I can. Harukage Tsuchimikado. Yes. What am I looking at? All I see is Aleska. Some big guy in a all I see is Aleska and some big guy in a hockey mask wielding a machete. Ha ha. You're telling me mermaids have ties to goddamn Nobunaga? I guess. Sacrificed a young woman, one of the survivors of Taishima, in order to seal away the source of the Curse of the Raging Waves. So it was one of, because the files did say that there was an onmyoji that did it, sacrificing somebody, and we think that that sacrificed person was, Sato. Or, when she was down there, what was I just about to say? And, like, we think Sato is Princess Hatsune, so, interesting. Oh boy. A lot of shit happened, that's for sure. Where is that incident? History. Let me go into the history. The invasion of Taishima. Yep, this is it! So... Does anyone remember the Pokemon game that had Oda Nobunaga in it? What do you mean? Kirby getting gobsmacked? What do you mean Nobunaga was in Pokemon? I feel like I knew that, actually, but I don't remember much of it. Okay, so yeah, we do know about this. A renowned onmyoji and a friend of Princess Hatsune. Okay. So then that's one of Soto's ancestors. Interesting. sacrificed a young woman and one of the survivors of Taishima in order to seal away the source of the curse of the raging waves. And Onmyoji? Harukage Tsuchimikado. Wouldn't that make your ancestor a direct descendant of Abe no Seimei? Sounds to me like you share a bloodline with the Onmyoji elite. Soto, I swear, Soto just radiates so much protagonist energy, and he's a side character in this game, man. I love him. He's fantastic. I love how just casual he is about all this, and we learn so much. He gives so much, like, anime protagonist energy in the supernatural anime. It's crazy. And he's relegated to side character. It's wild. I wonder how the game would play out if he was the playable character instead of Yumeko. That would be weird. Yes and no. While Harukage's powers were potent, he was never affiliated with the Bureau of Onmyo. In fact, he shunned his illustrious surname early on and left the government service, preferring to uphold peace as a civilian. Ah, so he was an eccentric and an elite. Gotcha. Harukage's seal was not permanent, however. It would only endure for 4 centuries. Wait, you mean... Yeah, this was the last year of peace. Actually, the seal is already broken. Isn't that really bad? Yeah! Oh boy. For now, the curse appears to be inert, but the storm could strike at any moment. Okay, so you need to find a way to seal the curse again. Is that it? Not seal it. Break it. We're here to put an end to this curse for good. Shouldn't be too difficult. It's bound to have weakened a bit after 400 years, hopefully. Indeed, that seems to have been Harukage's plan, for legend tells. That he left behind instructions detailing how the curse should be lifted after 400 years had elapsed. However, the map that would have led us to these instructions has been lost. But guess who fucking has it? Avi! Oh boy! Kirby, I need you to chill out on Pokemon here. We're playing a different game here. It's so fitting. Oh dear. Oh no. It seems they were once concealed inside a model of a mummified mermaid. Yet over time, this fact was forgotten. And at some point in my family's history, the object in question was sold to a foreign buyer. Avi's grandma! But if you don't have the map, then what are you gonna do? Well, we were hoping to find some clue as to the map's whereabouts here on Kamishima. But we've had no luck so far, and I reckon we've hit a dead end. I see. Let's see. Apparently, Wakamura's been trying to find a way to end the curse of the raging waves himself. He told us he'd already warned the islanders about the impending danger and refused to have anything more to do with us. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, Wakamura being the walrus that he is. I just hope that'll be the end of it. But this is one job I can't afford to foist off on anyone else. Not entirely, anyway. Oh, actually, talking about the Bureau of Onmyo brought back another memory. Okay, so we need to go back periodically to Sato to learn more about some things. Your MacGuffin is on another island, Mario. I'm pretty sure it was an Onmyoji who put me to sleep, using some kind of spell to keep me in a state between life and death. Really? So someone intentionally put you to sleep under the sea. There must have been a good reason for it. The sacrifice! I might fall asleep soon if I stop talking, you know why. And there's no obligation to chat in my chat, so if you end up lurking because you're falling asleep, I totally get it. No worries at all. That's what the VODs are for. But yeah, no worries. If I don't hear you chit-chatting, all is well. All is fine. Oh! What'd you pick up on, Soto? From what point are your memories clearest, would you say? Well, I guess about 3 months ago, when the spell keeping me in that state under the sea wore off. From when you woke up, then. I see. Soda's picking up on something. I know that look. Did you notice something? Not exactly. It simply occurred to me that if her state of, shall we say, suspended animation was lifted while she was in the sea depths, would she not have drowned and resurrected several times over? Oh, yeah. I did. Bro, what? What do you mean you drowned and resurrect? Oh, that's right. It's like, do you remember when she got slashed in that one chapter and her wound healed almost like after a little bit of time? Could you imagine just drowning over and over and over again? Oh. Oh. That's terrifying. Oh. That is terrifying. That would be more than several times. God damn. It was hell. I bet it fucking was! I can't imagine drowning once. Oh my god. I woke up under the sea, unable to breathe, drowned and came back over and over and over again. Oh, we're getting a first-person perspective. It was horrible, and I still remember it. Every last second. Jeez. I'm sorry you had to go through that. That's fucking terrifying. Like, you might be immortal, but you're still technically dying first and then getting resurrected by this thing. So it's not pleasant. Like, she can still feel the pain. So like, oh, that's awful. Oh, Sato. Girl, we need to give this girl a hug. Holy. The instant I came back, I'd swim as hard as I could, trying to reach the surface. But even so, I think it took me about 3 days to reach the shore. Wow. I lost count of how many times I died down there. Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. I thought she was just put in some state of suspension or something, but no, that's awful. Then finally, I came to in Kamishima Bay. Mr. Wakamura found me and took me in. Oh. Oh. Drowning is already a painful death. Drowning to death and getting revived just to drown again sounds like actual hell. Yeah, at that point, I just wish to be sacrificed, man. Good lord. It's like the guy who wished to be immortal and during the... What? It's like the guy who wished to be immortal and during the universe here death, he was in space lingering around with nothing around. What? Sorry, that's worded a little weird, Calderson. I think I know what you're trying to say, but that was worded a little strange. I'm trying to... Heat death? During the universe heat death, he was in space lingering around with nothing around. I have no idea what you're referencing, though. I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're referencing. Oh. Let's see. And I've been living here peacefully ever since. No one's even suspected I'm immortal. Yeah. Sorry, running on little sleep. No, it's okay. I just don't know if you're referencing, like... You have to be referencing something, but I don't know what it's a reference to, so I'm just gonna focus back on the game. You're sure about that, are you? No one else knows? Huh? Yeah, I mean, I think so. Anyhow, I guess that settles the issue of how far back your memories go. I guess it does. If your lifespan is nearly at an end, that must mean you consumed the flesh of a mermaid exactly 800 years ago. Of course, you already knew that, didn't you? Not that you've been forthcoming about it. Sorry, Oh, don't apologize. That just proves you know how to hold your tongue. A valuable skill when you've got a secret to keep. Mind you, this fact does put in a new light. Say, Soto, what events took place 800 years ago? Let's see. 8 centuries ago from the present day. That would place us midway through the 1180s. The 1180s! Because remember, this game takes place in the 1980s. When the Heian period was coming to an end. Wait a second! Wait a second. Am I stupid? What? Am I dumb? Hold on. I think I'm stupid. They've been referencing stuff that's been happening on the mainland, like in Tokyo and stuff like that, and I'm always just like, possibly the first game. It's just now hit me that I think that game takes place in the 90s, and this game takes place in the 80s. Like the late 80s. And then the first game takes place in like the mid 90s? Somewhere in the 90s. I don't even know when this game takes place. I just know it takes place in the 80s. They never put the last number in. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up on my phone. Give me a second. Hold on. When did the first game take place again? Because I'm over here being a dumbass and being like, oh, they're referencing the first game. Ha ha ha. And I'm just like, wait a fucking second. Like, it just now hit me. 7 streams in. We're 7 streams in, and I'm now just realizing that I am possibly wrong. God damn it. Hold on. Paranormasight, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. I can't type that fast, actually. Of Honjo. Timeline? Time frame? When does this game take place? Or do they both take place in the 80s? Maybe they both take place in the 80s. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe they both take place in the 80s. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, sorry. Maybe they are still referencing what's happening on the first game. I don't know, maybe do they both take place in the 80s? I genuinely don't remember. I'll have to look back on my VODs. I'll have to look back on my VODs of the first game's playthrough to see. Anyways. Alright, okay. Right around when the Genpei War took place. Oh, of course! The Heiki, that's right! That's when the curse was born! Oh, God! Exactly. Don't you think there might be a connection? God damn it! Oh, god damn it! God damn it! The Heiki is the one that's the curse. Yeah, there is a curse stone connected to a Heiki, which was like at least in the curse form, just a really awful spirit. Who was cutting everybody left and right. So, Heiki were part of the Issei Taira clan. which was itself an Issei-based branch of the Taira clan, a prominent samurai family of the Heian period. Although the entire Issei Taira clan was greatly influential, Heiki refers to the particularly prosperous lineage of Taira no Masamori, Taira no Tadamori, and Taira no Kiyomori. That's right. Samurais. Let's see. Talk about the Heiki. Alright, next question. You wouldn't happen to know much about the Heiki, would you? The Heiki? Why do you ask? This actually pertains to one of the other cases we're working on, but we've got reason to believe that someone out there is using the curse of the Heiki to commit murder. The curse of the Heiki? And we know who's got it now. Did you hear about those skeletal remains that turned up near here? It was all over the news. Oh, yeah, I did see that. Well, we suspect the curse of the Heiki may be involved. And seeing as you were alive 800 years ago, I was hoping you might know something about the Heiki that could help us. If we're right in thinking that you had ties with the Bureau of Onmyo, the timing matches up perfectly. I might have known once, but nothing's coming to me at the moment. Really? Oh, shoot. This is why if someone asked me which powers I want, I would not choose to be immortal because of this. Only because of this. Because of the drowning scenario. On that note, I too have noticed a potential correlation. There's a legend that tells of how Taira no Tadamori was presented with the flesh of a mermaid at Betsuho. Yeah! Why are my eyes doing some funky stuff today? Why? Also, chat, I'm gonna be just a second. I'm gonna close my curtains or blinds, because I forgot to do that. Hold on, my model's gonna freak out. Give me 1 second. Hold on. 1 second. It's just, it's getting dark enough. Okay, we're good. It was just getting dark enough where I was just like, you know what? I should probably close those now so it doesn't get too dark. Alright, there's a legend that tells of how Taira no Tadamori was presented with the flesh of a mermaid at Betsuho. There we go. Perhaps that was the flesh Sato consumed to gain her immortality? Possibly. Actually, I'm pretty familiar with that legend myself. And those so-called mermaids that were caught at Betsuho definitely weren't the kind that could make anyone immortal. Oh, is that so? But if you ask me, Sato here couldn't have become immortal by eating mermaid flesh. What? Without the use of a relic called the Tamatebako. Yeah! Now does that ring any bells? Yeah! She needed a Tamatebako because you need to purify the mermaid flesh in a Tamatebako to purify it, the flesh itself, into like its original form, like if it was in Ryugu or something like that. And then you could consume it and gain immortality. But if you just ate the mermaid flesh on its own, that wouldn't make you immortal. Huh? Wait. Mermaid flesh. In the Tamatebako! Oh, have you remembered something? Yes, that's it! It was one of the Heiki! What? A man wearing a suit of armor. We were on a boat. And he had the Tamatebako. There was a mermaid flesh inside it. He wanted me to eat some of it. A warrior in armor? Could it be... So, sounds like you had ties to the Heiki as well. Sato's a samurai, confirmed. No, I'm kidding. And this man, he was the one who made you eat the mermaid flesh? Yes, I remember now. What was his name? Do you remember that too? I think it was Tomo something? Tomoshige? That's it! The man's name was Tairo no Tomoshige! The humming just... The vocals coming in kind of scared me a little bit. So Tabasco on the fish stick equals immortality. No! Tairo no Tomoshige? That was the name of one of Tairo no Yorimori's sons. And Yorimori himself was the son of Tadamori's official wife. Was the son of Tadamori's official wife. Huh. So you're telling me that Tadamori's grandson forced Sato to eat mermaid flesh? What do we know about this Taira no Tomoshige anyway? God, all these names are freaking me out a little bit. Oh god. His name was Dude Bro What's His Face? Not much aside from the fact that he was part of the clan's main lineage. History has not seen fit to record his deeds, whatever they may have been. History was like, nah, fuck this guy in particular. We're not giving any details about this guy. Oh no. Well, he may not have been one of the clan's famous warriors, but to think you actually knew one of the Heiki. You mentioned you were in a boat. Do you recall anything else? I think we were being chased. I do not wonder at that. At the end of the Heian period, the Heiki were being pursued by the full might of the Genji's forces. I was struck by an arrow and I fell into the sea and drowned. Again? By that time, I had already become immortal. Oh. Later, I must have resurrected and washed up somehow along the coast, and I guess that's how I escaped. What about Tomoshige? Did he eat some of the mermaid flesh too? Wait. I'm not sure. I don't remember that part, but I don't think I encountered him again after that. Bro. Do you remember when Sato got, that threatening phone call? And he was like, my love and my darling and kind of stuff like that. I believe that's what he was saying. And then proceeded to start calling her a piece of shit also. Like a very threatening, like, oh, I'm gonna have my assassin kill everybody on this island if you don't do about you know, that guy. What if Tomoshige did eat it? Do you think it might be Tomoshige? If you remember, ma'am, that curse echo I witnessed earlier held the famed blade, Nukemaru. Perhaps Tomoshige inherited the blade from Yorimori and wielded it with the intent to avenge his clan. You can definitely do that if you're immortal! After all, future generations would surely have held a memorial service for a warrior of renown like Yorimori, setting his spirit to rest. Tomoshige, on the other hand, is unlikely to have received the same treatment. If so, his hatred may have persisted long after his death. Creating the curse of the Heiki. It is a distinct possibility. So Tomoshige is the curse, never mind. I have lied to you all. Well, this curse sounds terrifying. Oh, girl, you're gonna see it firsthand later. I have to say, I wasn't expecting a connection here. You know, Sato, it's starting to sound like you're involved in all the incidents that have gone down in these parts over the centuries. Not by choice. Yeah, poor girl's just doing her best, man. Anyway, I get the feeling this Taira no Tomoshige wasn't a very nice guy. And this curse of his sounds even nastier. Could it really still be active after all this time? It certainly looks that way. The Heiki's resentment is awfully persistent, I hear. You don't think he could have held a grudge against me, do you? Who knows? That would depend on your relationship with him back then. Oh man. Oh jeez, oh man. Oh jeez, oh man. However, it appears someone is actively wielding the curse of the Heiki at present. Therefore, the targets of the curse would be decided by this individual, whoever they may be. Another unknown, huh? Curse of Tomoshige. A curse from Taira no Tomoshige's feelings of malice and resentment that lingered after the fall of the Taira clan. It kills an individual who meets the conditions by cleaving them in two. Figuring out the origin of this curse is all well and good, but it doesn't help us solve the case. We need to track down the person who's actually using it, or it'll keep happening. Indeed. Hope you find them soon. I hope so too, girl. I hope so too. Do you remember anything else? Excuse me, sorry, my lips are so dry today. It's awful. By the way, you wouldn't happen to be concealing anything else, would you? Huh? No, Why are you looking at me? She's looking at me. She's looking at me. It's fine. I'll not pry, just so long as you answer my questions. Why are you looking at me? Soto, you see this shit? She looked at me. Oh my god. I wish she looked at me. Chat. She was looking at us. She was looking at us as a whole. She was looking through the fourth wall right there. God. Oh, man. Oh, dear. She wants to know how we feel. I know, right? She's a babe. She's married. But I love that you guys love her so much, because she is an interesting character. I do like her a lot, too. So, I love that her age is a secret. It's so funny. You don't need to know. You don't need to know. But I love that we love older women in this household. We've already read this. Now there's something I'd like you to try and remember for me. Me? But humor me. Doesn't the story behind the curse of the raging waves ring any bells? Why should it? The girl who was sacrificed in order to seal away the curse of the raging waves 4 centuries ago. Might that not have been you, Sato Shiranami? What? And she already kind of explained this too with Tsukasa and Tsuyu. You said yourself that it was an Onmyoji who put you in that state of deep slumber on the seafloor. Does it not seem highly probable that you were the sacrifice who has held back the curse for the past 400 years? Man, Oh, is she remembering? You're right. That was me! Oh no! I knew it. I'm sorry, I can't. No more, I can't do this anymore. What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourself. Oh no. All those memories just came rushing back. Oh no.
Hey, bitch!
Hey, Zep! Hello! What's up? Hi, let's go. Hi, chat. Hello! We're just realizing something about our poor immortal here. Oh my god, poor girlie. Oh. She's been through hell in the handbasket for the past 400 years. It's awful. She's been Zep, long story short, I hope you don't mind spoilers because we're like 7 streams in at this point. The girl who's crying in front of us with the pink shirt, she's an immortal. She was a sacrifice for something that happened 400 years ago, and then she spent the past 400 years drowning over and over and over again. Because the way she lives is that she does technically die, but she gets revived because of the mermaid flesh that she consumed. So she, for the past 400 years, except for like 3 months ago in game, she has been drowning and reviving and drowning and reviving again for 400 years. And she's just now learning that she was a sacrifice all the way back like 400 years ago. It's poor girl. She needs a hug so bad. Oh my god, the poor girl. That's why everyone in chat is crying. Is it that painful to remember? And we're playing as the woman in red here. Her name is Yumiko, and this is Sato. I thought my mouse was misaligned there for a second. We didn't come here to ask you to sacrifice yourself again, if that's what you're worried about. All those years under the sea can't have been easy on her, you know. She wasn't really asleep. Her brain would still have been active. 400 years worth of drowning. Moreover, there's a limit to how many memories the human brain can hold. I would estimate the maximum capacity to be about 100 years worth. Are you saying she remembers being in that state under the sea? In a sense. I presume her memory is filled with stretches of utter darkness, her view of the sea depths. Any memories from before that time have likely been pushed deep into her subconsciousness. Then maybe they're not gone for good. There's a chance she'll remember more. We just need to find the right trigger. We need to give her a snack and like at least a 30-minute break, okay? Oh, Sato. Sorry, I didn't mean to freak out on you like that. It took me a sec to get over the shock. Well, it seems my theory about you being the sacrifice was right on the money. But it doesn't look like you'll be able to tell us too much about the past after all. I guess not. I wish I could have been more help. Nah, girl, you have been an immense help. You are fine. But, does this mean the seal broke because I woke up? We cannot be certain of that. Perhaps it was the other way around. The seal may have broken of its own accord, releasing you from your slumber. Either way, it's not your fault. Don't go blaming yourself for any of this. Still, if I hadn't... Listen, your sacrifice kept the curse at bay for 4 whole centuries. That's half of your extended lifespan. No one could ask more of you than that. God, look at Yumiko going into mom mode right now. She's like, you may be 800 years my senior, but like, I still gotta comfort you. Mom mode activated on Yumiko right now. Oh, does Yumiko even have kids? I know she's got a husband. Does she have kids? I don't know. Does she have kids? I feel like either way she'd go into immediate mom mode. Deserves a juice box and chips. Absolutely. Deserves a juice box and chips. She does not need any more mermaid. She does not need any mermaid fish sticks. She does not. No. No, this is why the fish sticks are forbidden, guys! You wanna go through suffering like this poor girl here? Goodness me. The rest is up to Soto. Isn't that right? Yes, but I'm counting on your help as well, ma'am. Is Soto gonna... There's no way Soto is soloing this Breaking the Curse of the Raging Waves. There's no fucking way. That'd be awesome if he did, though. I'm telling you, he is like protagonist energy restricted to side character. She needs a steak. Calderson, what are you talking about? Goodness me! Let's just go with the steak instead. Goodness me. So, any chance you remembered something about the Curse of the Raging Waves? Did that Onmyoji, Harukage Tsuchimikado, happen to tell you how it could be lifted? I'm sorry. All that's come back to me is the fact that I was sacrificed. I don't remember the Onmyoji at all. What kind of person he was, or anything. The most I can remember is that I think he said something about the curse being lifted after 400 years. That's all, huh? Well, be sure to let us know if you remember anything else that could help us break this curse. I will. Alright. Last thing. There's something else I'd like to ask. Be my guest. How exactly do you deal with 800-year immortals? You sure you want to know? Huh? Since it's not going to happen to you, there's no reason for you to think about it. I thought it would be something like taking away their immortality. Unfortunately, that's downright impossible. Because your original body is long gone, you know. What? What? But then, what else can you do? You tell her, Soto. Do my paperwork and tell her the dirty the awful details. Like, just give him the grunt work. Oh my god. Must I always be the one to handle these unpleasant topics? Besides, I see no point in explaining something that she's already painfully familiar with. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh no! You don't put him at the bottom of the ocean, do you? No! Among the arts we psychics wield is a spell that can place even an immortal into a state of apparent death. What? Once that's done, they can simply be sealed in an underground vault for the rest of their days. Wait, you mean it's the same thing that happened to me? Essentially, yes. Except that in your case, it was for the purpose of making you a sacrifice. And you woke up before your lifespan came to an end. Oh, yikes. Mind you, neither I nor Soto have ever actually done this to anyone. Yeah, just in the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. Like, yeah, it's been done. Just not by us. God damn, that's... Ugh. Though I did hear a rumor that someone was dealt with that way a few decades back. That's a little horrifying. Okay, we've already listened to this. Soto? Only 2 days left to live. What it would be like to greet death after living 800 years estranged... What would it be like to greet death after living 800 years estranged from it? I can hardly imagine. It's surely beyond any mortal to understand. Yeah, bro's only like 25. He's the youngest in this group, I can tell you that much. Let's see. Of course, there have been 800-year-old immortals who sought ways to become mortal again in the past. But they all failed. Even if they managed to track down the mermaid who gave them their immortality, it was no good. That's why more than a few immortals have ended up living out their long lives in religious seclusion. Religious seclusion. Interesting. Speaking of immortals, there's something else I had to ask you. Yes? Now, I'm not certain about this, but I get the feeling that there's another 800-year-old immortal on Kameshima right now. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? There's another immortal on this island? You're immortal. She's immortal. I'm immortal. Are there any other immortals that I need to know about? Oh my god. I need water. I'm getting a headache. Oh my god. What do you mean there's another 800-year-old immortal? What? Very high immortal here. Any idea who it might be? No, I don't have a clue. Are you sure about that? What do you mean? Who is it? It's not Tsukasa. No, it's not Tsukasa. I was about to say, because we saw her with our vision and she's not. Wait. Why do I feel like it's Shotaro? Why do I feel like it's him? Why do I feel like it's Shotaro? I don't know. I don't think it is. But like, why do I feel like it's Shotaro right now? I don't know why. Cause like, I was about to say maybe Yuza, but bro died. He like decapitated and like he did not come back from that. So like, I don't think it's a zombie. Well, Mari's not on the island anymore, and she was a descendant from the, she was a descendant from somebody else to help dispel the curse, so she's a descendant from, like, the Onmyoji a little bit. I believe, if I remember correctly. It's definitely not Tsuyu. It's not Tsukasa. It better not be Walrus. Why do I feel like it's Shotaro, man? I don't think it is, but why do I feel like it is? I don't think it's Kikuko either. God, we have not seen much of Chie. It's not him. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe they're bringing up Somikawa, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Storyteller. No, I'm kidding. Oh no. Because if there is another immortal here, I'll find them eventually, you know. Even if I have to scour the island from end to end. Does that change your answer? No, I really don't know who it could be. Alright, if you say so. Guess that means I'll have to search the island after all. As if I didn't have enough to deal with. Who is it? Well, I'd say that about covers everything. We've talked your ear off for long enough. It must be confusing, all this talk of the past. We'll not trouble you any further. Right. Thank you. Still, give it a bit of time, and something else might come back to you. If it does, please let us know. We'll be visiting the island again real soon, so you should have a chance. Will do. I'll be going then. Who the fuck is it? I don't know why I feel like it's Shotaro, but it could also potentially be Mare. Maybe Yuza. I don't know. I don't think it's Yuza though. Well, we don't know that though, but I mean, if you got decapitated, how long does it take for you to get resurrected from... How long does it take you to have your head come back on? Because, like, Soto got cut, almost got cut in two, and she recovered that almost immediately. Not to mention the amount of time she probably drowned and resurrected in those 400 years. And the storyteller only said that that was where Yuza's story ended. So, it is... Yuza's not off the table for me yet. He might be dead, but maybe because the head has to come back on, I don't know. I mean, he also has, like, a scale. Does that count as flesh if he has a scale, like a very large scale? That could potentially be a mermaid. I'm thinking Yuza or Mare. I don't know why I think Shotaro. I think Shotaro's just there. I don't know why I think it's him. I think it's just because I think it's a theory that I still think the two look so similar to one another that something just feels off with that. But I'm not entirely sure about that. I don't know. They look similar to me, but I just could be wrong on that. Definitely Yuza and Mare are on the list. Maybe Ikoma. Maybe, but I don't know. I feel like this is just some dude who's using Ikoma's name. I feel like I don't think this is the real Ikoma. At least I don't think. I hope not. Ikoma's dead. Anyways. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. You think it takes 12 days for the head to reattach itself after an immortal gets decapitated? So, now what? She's given us much to ponder. To think we'd encounter a living witness. I never have dreamt it possible. Sure, it was fascinating, but I can't say it did us much good, as far as our investigation is concerned. Besides, she's still hiding something, that one. You think so, man? I do. In fact, I'd bet on it. She might even be up to something. What? What? But our primary objective here is to lift the curse of the raging waves. We don't need to start digging into anything else without good reason. On that note, do you really intend to search the island for this other 800-year-old immortal? Yeah, I figure we might as well look into that too while we're here. Understood. Oh boy. What are you doing here? Motherfucker! What are you doing here? On land! He's just on the beach. He's chilling out. I hate you, storyteller. I love you, but motherfucker. Oh my god, the storyteller is hilarious. He's got comedic timing. My apologies for the interruption, but there is an important matter I wish to discuss with you. What? Now then, I believe you have just been privy to quite the interesting development. As Yumeko Shiki would tell it, Sato Shiranami is not the only 800-year-old immortal here on Kamishima. And so, I would pose you a question. There is indeed one more individual on Kamishima who has made a miraculous return from the dead. You have borne witness to the death and revival of this individual only once, but that you have is an undeniable fact. With this in mind, allow me to ask who the other 800-year-old immortal is on Kamishima. I don't know! I don't know! Oh! There is indeed one more individual on Kamishima who has made a miraculous return from the dead. Wait! What? Is it Kikuko? 'Cause... Is it Kikuko by chance? She's the one with the curse of the Heiki. She's the one with the curse. And, I mean, could you imagine, bro, that's a wallpaper. He's like, all right, I'll step in to help you. I'm getting bored of watching you thinking for hours. No, No, he's having the time of his life right now. What do you mean? Like, bro, okay, hear me out. Because he said we witnessed it. There is indeed one more individual on Kamishima who has made a miraculous return from the dead. It's not, the storyteller never talks to us about stuff that happens in time. So like, we learned, okay, so Kikuko, right? She was laying face down when we were on Yuza's side of the story when the curse started going.
Hey, come on!
Hi, Dewey! Hello! Oh my god. Sorry, I'm thinking.
Does that stand for very
Oh my gosh.
inebriated pianist?
Hi, Dewey! Hello! Thank you so much for the 29 months! Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. I apologize if I'm not going to say too much because I am... Okay, well, I'm going to say a lot, but it is not pertaining to that because I am thinking shit just hit the fan. This motherfucker is trying to ask me who's 800 years old on this island, and I think I might have figured out who it may be. So, okay. Dewey, I am so sorry. You are going to be lost as I'm talking about all this. I was thinking, the little gray cells are moving, I'll tell you that much. So anyways, long story short, so what I'm okay, so it's not going to be short. I'm going to be running on. So, what I'm thinking is, so Kikuko was the one with the curse of the Heiki. She was the one, where was it? Oh, we got all the phenomena and curses. Interesting. So she has the curse of Tomoshige. Kills who meets the conditions by cleaving them in two. So, when we were playing as Yuza on his timeline of the story, when the curse started going haywire and killing everybody on the island, Kikuko, we did see her in a pool of blood facing down. Now, while we thought it was possible that she was faking it because we didn't see an actual wound, what if she allowed the curse to kill her and she was able to heal up, get up, and then by the time when we were playing as Sato, that pool of blood was indeed real, but she just got up and walked away! Like Sato! What? Oh my god. What if she's that fucked in the head that she will allow herself to die at the hand of the curse to make everyone think that... Oh, what if it's Kikuko? What if she didn't fake it? What if she's psychotic enough to where she would allow the curse to kill her if it meant to make it look like it proved. And the fact that the storyteller said made a miraculous return from the dead. And the only one to have done that thus far that we have been able to see is Kikuko. So, like, I know I mentioned maybe Yuza, but the thing is... Wait. Wait, it might also still be Yuza. Well, no, it might not be Yuza, because Yuza got saved. But it is possible that Yuza could have drowned and then gotten saved. Like, his mother may have force-fed him a mermaid thing. But the thing is, we didn't really see that, per se. We're just going off of his memories, which are flaky at best. But Kikuko, we saw Kikuko dead, and... Well, technically, like, we thought she was faking it because we didn't see a wound, but what if the wound might have healed by that point, but the blood was real and everything like that. But, I still think it might be Kikuko. And, I don't know, if my theory is right, that, well, no, it can't be Tomoshige because he's the curse! God damn it. Who is she obsessed with, then? Who is the person that she is obsessed with that she will be willing...
You know the answer, Alaska Holmes.
I'm thinking, Sealy Dan. I don't know about that, but I am thinking. I'm so lost, but you got this, detective? I think it might be Kikuko. Because technically, we did witness there's indeed one more individual on Kamishima who has made a miraculous return from the dead, and that has only been one person that we've seen technically die and come back thus far. We have seen that. Yuza did get decapitated, but it is possible. It could be Yuza or it could be Kikuko. I still think it might be Kikuko. Let me make sure I type that name right. Kikuko. I still think it's Kikuko. But it could also potentially be Yuza. But I think Yuza might be dead. It might be Kikuko. I feel like he's judging me. Ah! It's not Kikuko! Ah! So she was faking it! I should have gone with my gut and maybe said Yuza. I'm afraid that is incorrect. Kikuko is not the person that you seek. It might be Yuza. Or it could be Mare. It might be Mare. It might be Mare. But wait! Hold the fucking phone! Hold on. Is it Mare? It is fucking Mare. It's Mare. I'm so fucking dumb. It's Mare. I didn't even... Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Unless I had to put the full name in it. I'm not sure. It's probably Mare because... Well... Because technically, they didn't count them as dead. They counted them as missing. I mean, most likely they are dead, but, like, Mare is also Somekawa. Like, we know this, but... Oh, God, was it Mare? Is he gonna tell me who it is? Because if he tells me who it is, I am gonna be doing this entire thing again and guessing the right people. Oh, no. So, I know everyone says that they're basically dead, but I know that there was still some iffiness about that for the people that disappeared from the storm 5 years ago. So, God, Kikuko was such a red herring, I think, to me. I think I was leaning too far into that. Whoops. So it's most likely Mare, I think. But, wait, no! Wait, no! But they have to be on the island. Somekawa's on Issei right now, and we've already talked to Somekawa at this point. We've already talked to Somekawa at this point. And if Somekawa is Mare, or at least that might be a theory. Maybe they're twins, I'm not entirely sure. But even if Somekawa is Mare, then Yumeko would have figured that out much faster. She would have immediately seen that if she saw Sato being an immortal that quickly. So wait, no, it can't be Somekawa, at least, but is it Yuza? Who else made a miraculous recovery? Is it Yuza? It might be Yuza, maybe. It might be. Oh my god, I swear to god, if it's Yuza, I'm gonna throw up and quit the game. Oh my god. I don't know why my brain's suddenly hooked on to Kikuko, but I mean, you guys were with me at the very least when I said she'd probably, if she was immortal, she'd be psychotic enough to allow herself to get killed just to make it look real, you know? So, I don't, I feel like he's gonna tell me, which is why I'm trying to figure it out now, so that way when he does tell me, I don't have to quit the game out of shame. Listen, this is the fun part of these mystery games. I can't be right all the time. I can't be right all the time, unfortunately. Unless by some fucking thing it's Shotaro, but if we witness the death and revival, then it's got to be Yuza then. And if it's not Mare, because Yumiko would have clocked that immediately. I should have said storyteller. I should have said storyteller! That would be hilarious if it was the storyteller. Like, could you, oh my god, could you imagine the storyteller being like the sorcerer or something this whole time? Suigen Gamyoto? That would be a fun twist. Okay, so I'm thinking either Yuza or Mare, and then for like my wild off pick, maybe Shotaro for funsies, but I know it's not him, but that'd be hilarious if it was. It's probably Yuza. Like, Yuza probably, his head's probably gonna be coming back. His head's gonna be rolling right back to his body in that one section. Like, it's not over for him, right? I'm a little disappointed in myself, but... Now, would you answer once more for me? Okay! He's just gonna make me say it! Is it Yuza? Do I have to enter their full name? Do I have to enter their full name, or can I just enter, like, one name? Like, part of their name. Chat, do we have any opinions before I make a second guess? Because I feel like after the second or the third guess, they're gonna be like, oh, you want some help? And I'm gonna be like, fuck off! Chat, do we have any ideas? Because the only other person I can think of that has died, technically, and come back is Yuza. Because, like, maybe Mare, but one, Mare, well, hold on. There is indeed one more individual on Kamishima who has made a miraculous return from the dead. You have borne witness to the death and revival of this individual only once, but that you have is an undeniable fact. So, a miraculous return from the dead. Is it? But as Yumiko mentioned, Sato is not the only 800-year-old immortal here on Kameshima. And I feel like it can't be Somekawa then, at the very least, because, like I said, Yumiko and Soto had already met Somekawa before even coming to Kameshima. Like, they clocked it. And if my theory is right that Somekawa is Mare, why do I feel like it's Yuza? I just, I feel like Kikuko was just something in the heat of the moment, but I'm really genuinely thinking Yuza, but I might be wrong. Because technically, did we bear witness to it though? Oh my fucking god, we did! Oh, I'm so fucking stupid! When he saw his doppelganger in the ocean! In the it's always the minigame! It's always that fucking minigame! He did die! I'm so dumb, chat! I'm stupid! He did die! He did die! When he went into the hole in the water! Oh my god! It's always coming back to that minigame, man! It's always coming back to that minigame!
You what?
I know! It's fucking Yuza. I am so dumb. He did die! Ah! I'm so fucking stupid! I forgot about that! I'm so dumb! Oh my god. We did witness it firsthand! We did witness his death firsthand, and I'm over here being like, well, we only heard him like 5 years ago mention that he, like, fell into the water and blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's fucking Yuza. So that means he's not dead! He's not dead! My boy is gonna live from that decapitation! Oh my god. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. I can't believe I forgot about that. Ugh. The answer is Yuza Minakuchi. Every time Yuza ran out of oxygen while diving, he suffocated to death in the ocean depths. Chat, I was just that good at the diving game that I only died once. I was that good at diving. Maybe I am the patron saint of diving. Oh my god, because the only reason we didn't know that is because I made sure he didn't drown. Oh my god. Oh my god, I never clocked it because we technically only died once. Oh. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Every time Yuza ran out of oxygen while diving, he suffocated to death in the ocean depths. In your case, you only witnessed this once when he encountered the Tomokazuki. It would normally be highly unusual for someone to reach a diver rank of 17 on their first outing. Listen, shut up, storyteller, shut up. Such a feat would be difficult indeed unless one was unburdened by the fear of failure. Or the fear of death! Oh! Yo! It was this knowledge of his own immortality that led him to displaying such an uncanny degree of confidence. He is the patron saint of diving, guys. As you may have suspected, Yuza Minakuchi became an 800-year-old immortal 5 years ago when he was saved by a mermaid. Ah. In truth, help arrived too late that fateful day, and it became the first time he lost his life. I wonder what light this new information will cast on events going forward. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. Shut up, storyteller, shut up. I'm so... Way to call me out on being stupid. Like... Oh my god, he's alive! Because this is when he dies! I should have known they would have done something fourth wall breaking like that. They did something like that in the first game, too! I should have known. I should have fucking known. To be honest, I thought that death means you just made a mistake and restart the minigame before, but now we know that's the point! It all comes back to this stupid minigame and I was not paying enough attention to it. Oh my god. I should have known they would do something like that, but no, my brain had to, in the moment, make me second guess and say it was fucking Kikuko like a dumbass. No, I should have picked Yuza from the start. I never even clocked it until I was like talking out loud about it. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb, I'm like ripping the fabric off of my chair in frustration. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Well, better late than never, I guess. I feel like accepted fate! Oh my god! Asami's gonna be so happy. Oh my god. Holy. God, even though I knew that they were gonna do something fourth wall breaking like this, I still love how shocked and excited I am about it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got a headache from, like, being that crazy about it. Oh my goodness gravy. Oh. I feel like we need to save Yuza's piece for last, at the very least. So, let's go back and say hi to Avi and Cersei, because they got 2 chapters left. So because we need the Tamate Bako too, and it sounds like they're gonna look for it. So if we can all converge together and have like the necessary things to potentially break this spell, we're taking everything that we can before getting to a final boss. So let's Let's do this. Hold on, I'm thinking about something. Oh, God. This game is fucking wild. Anyways, Avi, Descendant and Duty. The Tamate Bako, a treasure required to obtain immortality. Avi assumes that the descendant of Taishima, who Ikuma knows, has inherited it. He tries to scheme a way to meet them. Let's do this. And then this is Somekawa that we're trying to meet up with. So we're back on the mainland. Stop talking to me and breaking the fourth wall! Stop, Avi! Stop! I've had too much happen today, Avi. I need you to not, please. Hello again. Arnav Barnum's back on the scene. Allow me to summarize. I swear to God, if you're talking to Somekawa and you're making it look like you're talking to me, it's not working. You're not subtle. Oh my God. Avi, but I can hear you clearly. Avi's over here wondering why I'm shouting and screaming and carrying on. God damn. As expected, Ikuma contacted us today, telling us we'd have to wait a little longer before we could meet the Descendant. Okay, so he is talking to us, because the Descendant is not here. Thus, figuring he had no intention of letting us meet her anyway, we decided to use Cersei's abilities to go looking for the Descendant ourselves. Who exactly are you talking to? I'm merely setting the scene. Really feels like it raises the stakes, no? Makes it feel more like a thrilling adventure. Nah, bro, he's hiding the fact that he's talking to us under his... What if he's being dumb on purpose? Like, every time he's like, oh, how dare I be so eccentric and dumb. He's like an actual genius underneath it, and he's like, aha, I knew that we were talking the whole time. It's like, ah! That would be hilarious. That would be a fun twist right there, man. Oh my God. That would be hilarious. That would be amazing. Oh my God. There's too many theories happening right now. Okay, so the first one is that Avi knows that we're here, and he's hiding it behind his eccentricities as well as being an author and setting the scene, as he says. And then my other running theory, I need to go to the profile. My other running theory for funsies is that the storyteller is Suigen Gamyodo. I just have this feeling because we know nothing about this person. Like, he uses he, him pronouns, but we don't actually know his gender. He just prefers to go by he, him pronouns. Same as Suigen Gamyodo. We don't know anything about this dude except the fact that they're a sorcerer. That would be a hilarious twist right here. I swear to God, if I call this one, that'll make up for the fact that I had to redo this the past question twice. Is it bad that I love breaking the fourth wall part on everything? No, I love it. I think it's hilarious. I'm just giving Avi a hard time. You hear that, Avi? I know you can hear me. I know you can hear me. I'm just giving you a hard time on purpose. I actually love it. I still love him. Oh, man. I'm freaking out. Sure. Got me all worked up. I'm trying to concentrate. So could you please stop distracting me? Oh, right. Sorry. Okay. Okay, there's gotta be a mockingbird here somewhere, right? Right? This is the town of Ijika in Toba City. The area is one of many in the area renowned for its Alma divers. Yes, it is. Can't... I'm just double checking for mockingbirds right now. Because Because I think we already found one in this area, and it's like right where Cersei is. So I'm not entirely sure. Cersei is completely focused on dowsing right now. There are several types of dowsing techniques, but it seems like she's using a pendulum. It would seem that the necklace she wears can be used for such a purpose. The closer you get to the target, the stronger the pendulum swings. Interesting. Okay. She seems focused. Best not to interrupt her for now. Probably a good idea. Cersei is using her dowsing ability to search for the descendant right now. What's that? Doesn't her dowsing only let us look for spiritual energy? And on top of that, doesn't she have to be familiar with the energy she's looking at? That's right. I was thinking the same thing. Bruh! He read that! I think he read that word for word on her profile. Wait, yeah, the ability to use a pendulum to search for a target based on what the user can sense of their spiritual power. The effective distance of the spell depends on the strength of the target's spiritual power. Bro, he's reading off my files! What the fuck? Avi's scaring me a little bit right now. However, Cersei was perfectly prepared. Before parting with Ikumo yesterday, she asked him to hand the iron box to the descendant when he paid her a visit. She said the descendant ought to have it, since it was so deeply connected to Taishima's history. Ikumo agreed on the matter and would apparently go through with it. Assuming he did hand it over, then the iron box, with its massive amount of spiritual energy, has fallen right in the lap of our target. Bro, seeing Ikuma again, like, can you... We've been with Soto, like, a good chunk of this stream, right? Seeing that these two are 1 year apart from each other is fucking wild to me. Like, Soto over here has such a baby face in some angles, and then Ikuma looks like he's 30 or something, you know? I know they make a comment about how he looks so much older for his age, but the fact that these two are only like a year apart is sending me right now. It's crazy. Oh. Next, he'll start reading your hard drive like that one PlayStation boss. Oh, from Metal Gear Solid? I know the one you're talking about. Avi actually the strongest psychic in the game. Bro. Imagine Cersei takes him to therapy to tell him that the fourth wall break isn't real and he's crazy. Or telling him that he shouldn't break the rules of knowing our existence. Or it could be like in D&D, because there is a thing where you can technically break the fourth wall. It's like an ability or something. And you have the ability to break the fourth wall. He just thinks we're the DM. It's okay. I get to be the DM for a change. Oh, it's so exciting. This is wild. Now, Cersei just has to use her dowsing to locate the box. At least that's the plan. She seems focused. However, her dowsing range is limited. That the spiritual energy the iron box possesses, its range is probably just 2 to 3 kilometers. So we had to narrow down the target areas somewhat before starting our search. Flashback. So, any idea where we might start looking for the descendant? I think Mr. Ikuma said something about visiting her several times before she finally agreed to talk, didn't he? He did. Which would mean that she's a difficult person. No, I'm kidding. That she doesn't live far away. She must live close enough for him to have paid her frequent visits. Yes, exactly. So I think it'd be best to start by searching the towns within Toba. I see. But there are quite a few towns in the area, right? About that. When we parted yesterday, Mr. Ikuma mentioned something else that stuck with me. When you asked to meet the descendant, he said he'd probably drop by later anyway, since he also had to handle the matter with Miss Suma. Oh, right. He did. He did say that. So basically, the descendant lived close to Suma. He said it like he would drop by, and I can't fucking talk all of a sudden. He said it like he would drop by while he was in the area, so they likely lived close to one another. Yes, I was thinking the same. Those towns with many Amadivers are our top candidates. So that means we should probably start by searching all the towns in Toba that are home to a lot of Amadivers. That's right. We can make our way up by searching along the coast for starters. It'd be nice if we at least learn the descendant's name. We might have a lead on that. Bro, if he can tell that the seal is at the bottom of the ocean, he figured that out too! Like, he's understanding the timeline as well, because we also saw the symbol that was on the box as Yuza in the minigame at the bottom of the ocean, right? And we could tell, like, we could make him make a comment on that. So, like, can't we just manifest Somikawa's name in his psyche? And he's just like, why am I thinking the name Somikawa all of a sudden? You know? Like, bro! Oh my god. We might have a lead on that. Think of your research into the past of this place. Oh, right. I believe the name was... What was the name of the Taishima survivor? It was Somikawa, right? I'm just putting Somikawa. I need to know how to spell it first, actually. Somikawa. And we know that they met up, so... Somikawa. That's what Taishima's survivor was called. If there are any descendants, then they may still bear the same name. That's right. It's another clue we can follow. I'm beginning to think he's the bad guy. He just knows too much. He's breaking the fourth wall a lot, somehow. I don't know how to feel about it, which makes the fact that he has a curse stone and the fact that we saw Somikawa's, like, mummified mummy corpse in the ocean after he received that, which is the qualifications, like, not the qualifications, which is, like, the symptoms of what happens. Like, you get turned into a mermaid and it's agonizing. She looked like her mummy was in pain and she was dead. And he was the last to be with her, I think. And he's the one with that specific curse stone that led to her corpse looking like that. Unless they faked it. Well, there's no way that they could fake it because Soto saw the face when he used his own psychic abilities. So, unless they, like, took a piece of bone off of her or something and he happened to just touch the right place that had her face on, that had, like, her body part on it or something, she's dead. And Avi was the last to see her. If I'm getting this time, I'm scared. I'm scared, actually. Oh, Avi, please don't be a bad guy, Avi. Please don't be a bad guy. Please don't be a bad guy, Avi. You're scaring me now. Oh, no. God damn it. Oh, God, why do I have to overthink shit? And so we ended up spending the morning traveling along the coast from one fishing town to another. This is the 4th town we've searched so far. It's about time we actually find something. Cersei? So, Cersei, what's the situation? Want to give it a try? Really? Will it still work if it's me? I'll still be holding the pendulum, but you can see for yourself if you'd like. Color me intrigued. I'm in. Chat with the nervous emotes. I'm nervous too. All right, just like this. I'll hold the pendulum. Direct me to move in different directions to see where it reacts. Very well. Bring it on. The pendulum won't respond right away, so the trick is to point it in one direction and we wait a while. Once you find the spot where it reacts the strongest, just shout that you figured it out. Got it. When it comes to yelling, I'm your guy. Found it! No, I'm kidding. Oh, it's reacting a little bit. Looks like it's reacting a little bit. Let's see. I swear to God, if I get jump scared... Okay. Nothing. It's moving a little bit. I know it's not over here. It's probably behind us, but it was still fun to check. Starting to react a little bit. Okay, so it's moving. There. Right there. Not quite. The reaction should be much stronger than that. It takes a little time for it to react, so if you move around too fast, it might be hard to notice. We'll be searching this place high and low for information. So that's how it works. Got it. Well, the only thing that's around is this house. So, how strongly does it react? Let's see. I still think it's around here somewhere. But she said it should be reacting a little more strongly, but I don't know how long they mean by a while. It's an interesting thing, though. And then it stops reacting when it's over here. She said more than that, though. Let's see. God, my lips are so dry. Ah! Oh my god. Hello? Hello, hello! Hello, everyone. Oh no. Is it... Weebiscuit? Hello! Thank you so much for stopping on by. We are trying to find an item, and I'm trying to figure out how this silly little pendulum works. But don't tell me if you know the game. Weebiscuit. Weebiscuit. Hello, Weebiscuit. What's up? Thanks so much for stopping on by. We are currently playing PARANORMASIGHT, The Mermaid's Curse, and I don't know if you're here because of the game, or I don't know if you're here because of the model, because I've gotten a mix arrangements of that, but just as long as there are no spoilers to the game or anything, we're good to go. We're golden. So, but thank you so much for stopping on by. I'm here to say that Avi is my husband. Oh my god! A kindred soul! A kindred soul! Oh my goodness. Avi's out here breaking... Avi's out here freaking me out a little bit, but I love him so much. And by freaking out, like, he monologued right to us, but we love him! So I'm trying to make sure that I'm doing this right. I think I'm just moving around too much, so... No, is it this? Because I think I pointed to, like, right here, and she said it should be reacting more to that. This is like the only place where it's reacting, so I'm not sure. Is it up higher? No. Kind of stopped. Okay, I'll leave it be for a little bit. My man! This is for the go-go boots. Yes, I do have some go-go boots. Hold on. Give me a second. I do have some go-go boots that we don't see too much when we're doing the gameplay videos like this, but yeah, my dumbass got something wrong, but in this, but we're pretty decently far, but I don't know how far we are in this game, so I don't know how far you are in this game, so I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, we've figured out a lot. In terms of all the files, we've got so much. Like, I think we're close to the end, but it's fun. This game is great. Like, my dumbass said something kind of stupid, but, my dumbass said something very stupid, but, we figured it out in the end. I'm stubborn, so I like to solve. There, it's moving! Haha, there we go. Anyways, so before I click on that, I finished this game in 17 hours, right when it came out. Okay, so my thing is, I originally started playing it the day that it came out, or I was streaming it the day that it had come out, but unfortunately, I quit my job, so I had to leave streaming. I had to go on a 2-month hiatus, and so then I came back and just restarted the whole playthrough. So I'm still on my first playthrough. I did not get very far. Welcome back. Thank you. I came back in like June, so I've been here for a little month.
Nice weather.
Oh, thank
what
you.
conspiracies are we cooking on the menu today?
So I can summarize what we've done thus far, right? And not spoil anything, right? As long as you don't spoil me, I can at least tell you where we are. So we just had the whole conversation with Sato, with Yumiko and Soto. So we had that whole conversation. We have 2 chapters of Avi that we still need to do right now. And then we learned about Yuza. So my dumbass said the wrong character the first time around, but then we figured out it was Yuza second try. My dumbass, it all boils down to that stupid swimming minigame. And I apparently was so good at the game, at the minigame, that it never crossed my mind because I didn't die enough to figure out what happened with Yuza. So we figured it out. Like, I'm out here being like, oh, it could be Yuza because of like blah 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 other reason, and then my dumbass thought for some reason it was like, because we learned about, so we did get a bad ending, and so we know about Kikuko, right? We know Kikuko's the one who holds the curse of the Heiki, I think is how it's pronounced. We know about that. And so while my dumb butt is trying to figure out who the other 800-year-old immortal is over here, my dumb brain is just like, it's Kikuko, and I'm like, no, it can't be. And then I started talking aloud about it, and I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just put her name in and see what it is, and it was not it. And then I'm like, it's fucking Yuza. Because then, as I was trying to recall, because like Yuza's the only other guy, I was like, wait a second. We did die! I totally forgot that we died. Like, as him in the game, I totally forgot about it, so... So my dumb brain was overthinking a little bit, but overall, that's where we are right now. We've learned a lot. Anyways, it's right here, right? No? Oh! Should be stronger. Okay. So it's a little stronger then. Okay. Looks like it's reacting a little stronger now. Keep going. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so it really is Okay, so it really should be reacting. Okay, there it is. Right there, okay. I didn't know how drastically different it was supposed to be, so yeah, that's definitely it. Thank you. You got it. Okay, thank you. So that means it's somewhere up there? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yes. Did you play the first game? Absolutely. Yep, I did. I very much enjoyed it. But I also did something stupid with the ending of that one too. But I'm trying not to spoil the first game all that much, because when I played the first game, I want to say I had maybe between 200 to 400 followers. So now that I have newer people in here, I don't want to spoil the first game for them, since you can... So far, I've been able to play them independently. So if someone wanted to play the first game, I don't want to spoil too much. I did spoil one thing, but I asked those who didn't want to listen, I kind of gave a cue to say, I'm about to spoil, mute it, I'll give you a signal when you come back. So for those who are watching this without having played the first one, but we've completed the first one. Got all the mockingbirds and everything. All right. Anyways, I'm yapping. I need to figure out what's going on in this game. Well, it may still be a bit further out, but at least we figured out what direction to go. Yup. I knew it. I knew it was about time we hit the right spot. Alright, let's follow this thing and see where it leads us. See, the thing that's freaking me out, as much as I love Avi, the thing that is freaking me out a little bit, and I'm trying to come up with theories, is that bro is breaking the fourth wall so many times, and I can't tell if he is genuinely breaking the fourth wall or if it's just him being the writer that he is, but it's been too many times to count that I think he genuinely knows I'm on the other side of this screen, I swear. But like, we've got the curse stone of the Forsaken Fish. Avi has that. And so my fear is what happened with him and Somikawa on the boat that led to Yumiko and Soto seeing her mermaid mummified corpse on the shore. That's my fear right now. Like, what happened that led to that? So I hope we can figure that out. Right. So don't tell me, but I'm scared. So I'm over here being like, please don't be evil, Avi. This is it. It's the apartment furthest back on this building's ground floor. It's always the ground floor. Got it. Hello? Anyone home? Wow, you don't hesitate, huh? We're here on behalf of Mr. Ikuma. Kikuko is my wife. I can fix her. You can have her. You can have her. I'm fine. You can have Kikuko. God, that twist with her was so fun. But still, you can have her. She's so pretty. Oh my gosh. She is very pretty. I'll give you that. She's very pretty. I need water. Oh my god. Yeah, no. That I will not deny. She is very, very pretty. But she's a little psychotic, but hey, if you say you can fix her, you can have her. Everyone in chat is trying to break up Yumiko and her husband. They think someone in chat said she was a babe. So so far everyone in my chat's favorite is Yumiko. I'm liking everyone so far. I'll take Yumiko too. There we go, chat. Another kindred soul for you. No answer. Guess no one's home. No. I can sense a presence. Hello! We'd like to talk about the iron box! Oh god, hi! Oh, I wasn't expecting her to be that close. Oh, hi! I'm sorry to scare you. What is it? Oi, that's my wife? Listen. Where are we? Why is it so dark in here? Ah, you two. Avi and Circe, is it? So you're the ones who found that iron box. Yes, that's right. You know, I never talked to foreigners before. I'm so nervous I can hardly think straight. Please, no need to be so tense, Miss Somikawa. I promise we're both harmless and cheerful. Right. Why is it so dark in here? I can't even move. Wait, there's gotta be a mockingbird somewhere here, right? I need the mockingbirds. She was more willing to meet us than expected. That iron box proved more useful than I thought. Nice work, Circe. I'll treat you to more onigiri senbei later. God, that sounds good right now, actually. So this is Somikawa's home. Even with the lights on, it's strangely dark inside. This is with the lights on? Even though it's daytime, the shutters are kept tightly shut. You can hardly hear any noise from outside either. Interesting. She may look calm on the surface, but I know she must be excited to peek inside a traditional Japanese home. Well, though an apartment like this is pretty old school, I can see why she'd be geeking out. Interesting. I'm so glad we got a chance to talk with her. Of course she is. Excuse me. God, my acid reflux is really strong today. So she's a descendant of the last Taishima survivor. That's what she is! I knew she was a descendant of one of them, and for the life of me, I just could not remember. The way she dresses makes her look older, but I'd say she's probably around my age, so in her 40s. I thought she'd be difficult to deal with, but now that we've actually met her, I'd say it's more like she's extremely cautious, the type to never let her guard down. I can't even begin to imagine the kind of life she's led. Still, the fact she's wearing traditional clothing is actually quite charming. I've hardly seen anyone wear traditional clothes since coming to Japan, which is a bit of a shock, to be honest. Alright, let's talk. Let's talk about you first. Allow me to emphasize what an honor it is to meet a descendant of Taishima. Who's to say that's even true? I suppose your family must have lived in this town for generations? No. Nah, I moved here a couple years back. Oh? Why is that? That's got nothing to do with the two of you. Fair enough. Then if you don't mind me asking, do you have any other family or relatives, Miss Somikawa? Why? Apologies, I was merely wondering if there was any other descendants. Dunno, but I'm probably the only one left. That too will come to an end soon enough. What do you mean by that? No more than what I said. The suspenseful piano music kind of reminds me of the music from It. From It? Really? Huh? I guess this gives off, like, campy horror a little bit. Horror mystery. So, do you live here by yourself, Miss Somikawa? That's right. Straightforward, are we? What about the box? Where exactly did you come across the iron box? I followed this map that was in my family's possession. Supposedly, it was left behind by the Onmyoji who sealed away the curse of Taishima. A map, you say? It led to the iron box. It must have been resting at the bottom of Ise Bay. Since it's such a valuable artifact deeply connected to Taishima's lost history, we felt we absolutely had to tell you about it, Miss Somikawa. We all float down here, Avi! Oh yeah? If I may say so, I noticed your interest in the iron box. Could it be you already knew of its existence? I didn't know it was a box, but I'd been told something still remained on the island. Makes sense. I'm trying to sound apathetic, like distant with Somika. I'm not good at voice acting, man. I'm trying. Speaking of that box, I don't suppose there was something inside? Yes, inside was a record detailing how Taishima was destroyed, along with information on the curse of the raging waves. He's not explicitly telling her it was a curse stone. A record? Oh, allow me to fill you in on the details. And that sums it up. Such a horrid man, wouldn't you say? Massacring the people of Taishima because he wanted to find a mermaid that bad? The grudges left behind by the events coalesced into two separate curses, and ultimately Taishima was destroyed along with everything else. Pennywise has balloons and his own fish sticks in the sewers for all of us. Oh god. Oh yeah! Wee Biscuit, in case you're wondering, we haven't in chat and I have talked about this, in terms of, you know how you have to eat the flesh of a mermaid? And of course with the tamatebako, like, purified and everything, that grants you immortality. We have been calling the, mermaid flesh the forbidden fish stick. So if there's a lot of fish stick talk in chat, that's why. We've been calling mermaid flesh the forbidden fish sticks. So I can't help it anymore. It's part of the stream. So in case there's a lot of talk about fish sticks in the chat, that's why. Okay. Oh, man. I'm sure it must be excruciating to hear the tale of how your ancestors' home was destroyed. She's probably like, what the fuck ever? Get out. But I believe this story should be passed down so people can learn of Taishima's true history. Wouldn't you agree? Join us? Don't! We're not trying to turn people into fish sticks. It's people eating the forbidden fish sticks. Oh my god. Oh man, wouldn't you agree? And all of that? And that was all recorded in that box? Yep, he's not saying it all. Ooh, I don't think she trusts us. And... okay, so that was what we already said. What about the tamatebako? I didn't know that was an option. Don't listen to chat. No, we better wait before broaching this topic. If she realizes that we're after the tamatebako, it'll only make her more cautious. That's fair. Let's talk about legends then. By the way, you may consider this the curious whims of a fantasy author, but would you be able to elucidate? Is that how you pronounce that? I'm usually good with words, but every now and then, sometimes this game just throws one I just don't see enough to remember the pronunciation for. Would you be able to elucidate me on some of the stories that have been passed down in your family? Yep, okay. I promise I'm smart. I promise. Now I get it. You also came here because you want to talk about mermaids, huh? Fine, you got me. I've become fish stick. Oh no. Oh no. You're fitting in with chat too comfortably. Oh no. You'll fit in right. You'll fit right in with chat. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my goodness, my throat is so dry today. The air is both humid and really dry today, and I don't know why. Oh, I have the ability to become a fish stick? Wow, I didn't know that. You guys are making me hungry. I just ate right before stream. But it has been 3 hours, so I don't know. I don't know. Do we just be honest? Or not at all? Okay, fine, fine. We'll be honest. I feel like Avi can't... I don't know. I feel like in this... Alright, you got me there. It's true. Yeah, this is a bad... That's probably a bad pick, but I feel like...
Mother, I require fish sticks.
Oh yeah! We have a biscuit! In the corner is my little buddy, is my little seal buddy, Sealy Dan. So, he chats every now and then. He's getting influenced by chat a little bit. He also craves some fish sticks right now. I just came back from Hot Pot. I'm full. God, Hot Pot sounds amazing right now. You know, where I used to live, I used to be like 5 minutes away from a Hot Pot place, and now I had to move for my new job because I got a new job. Obviously, I started back in May, and no, early June, late May. I started in late May, and so I had to move like to the other side, the other end of my state. And so, I don't know where the nearest Hot Pot place is. I gotta figure that out because I kind of want Hot Pot. I want more food. But Hot Pot sounds good. I hope it was delicious. Sealy Dan, I'm glad that you like the name. He's chill. But sometimes chat influences some of his mindset a little bit. But can you blame me? As a fantasy author, it is in my blood. If mermaids truly do exist, then I must sate my curiosity. I knew it. Whatever your motives, you're not getting the Tamate Bako. I'm not falling for one of Ikuma's schemes. Oh! So you do know about it. Okay. Did you just say that Ikuma is after the Tamate Bako? Oh, so you didn't know? Well, he is. That's exactly why I hid it somewhere where no one will find it. Smart woman. Smart woman. I see. It must be very precious to you then. Well, I'm relieved that iron box found its way to you then. Even she's got a lip pucker sprite! I love that so far almost everyone has one. It's great. Alright, can we talk about more of the box? So, was there a curse stone inside the iron box? Oh, shit. A curse what? Don't play dumb. There must have been one. Well... shit. Shit! Shit! Ah, shit! No! Yo, I gotta go. Why is my phone running hot? No, don't worry about it. We're pretty chill here, so no need to apologize, no need to say or anything. We're very lurker friendly, we're very chill. I do this as more of a hobby rather than trying to build a career out of this or anything. So we will catch you in whichever stream you hop in on next. I really appreciate the follow and everything. So cool down your phone, get some good rest, and we will see. I'm planning on streaming tomorrow, so we're gonna be playing a new game from the Detective Grimoire series. The newest game comes out tomorrow, and it's called The Mermaid's Curse. No, sorry, not. This is The Mermaid's Curse. That game is The Mermaid Mask. We're playing 2 mermaid underwater aquatic themed mystery games. It's gonna be a blast. So we're playing that, and then we're gonna be streaming Sunday too. So we'll catch you in whichever stream you hop in on next. Have a good one. Chat. Fine, we'll tell the truth. She's already aware of it. We'll tell the truth. So you already knew about it. There was indeed a cursed stone inside. That's what I thought. Mermaid madness. Ooh, I said Barry. Bye, we a biscuit. We'll see you. We'll catch you in whichever stream you hop in on next. Have a good one. And then, how about a trade? You two want the Tamate Bako, don't you? Why do you want the cursed stone? Oh, a trade? Uh-oh. I didn't think we'd be going this far out. Uh-oh. Oh, no, this is the scenario that I was thinking! Oh! You certainly shook me when you said we had to take a boat all of a sudden. To think the Tamate Baka would be hidden at sea. What an incredible plot twist. Wait. Did we make the trade? Dude, no. Wait. Does Somekawa use it on herself? Did we already make the trade? Because if we're going to get the Tamate Bako, then she's gonna end up with it. And she's dead from the effects of the curse. Oh no. Somekawa. Oh no. Ah, my apologies. I guess that's just the writer in me coming through. This is all too thrilling. You sure can talk. Oh, believe it or not, I'm actually holding back. I can actually go on and on at great length once I get started. That wasn't praise. There's nowhere to run on the island. No matter where you go, someone's always near. It's always too loud, grating on the ears. The sea, though, once you get out this far, it's nice and quiet. Nothing but the sound of the waves, no talking, no irritating folk or commotion, only fish swimming without a second. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh. This is fine. Stop the boat. Oh, no. We're somewhere off the coast of Toba City, accompanied only by the sound of waves and the cries of seabirds. Did she really hide the Tamate Bako here? What is that? Do you see that? It looks like a butterfly. Do you see this? In a place with no landmarks whatsoever? Is there a bird here? It looks like a butterfly. And if it's at the bottom of the ocean here, how are we supposed to retrieve it? This Somekawa used to be an ama diver. Could she be planning to go down there to get it herself? Yeah. Shikigami. Oh! Hold on. I think this is a thing that, Cersei can do. Yeah. The ability to turn a piece of paper with an individual's name written on it into a butterfly, which will return to the individual in question. Although she does not have to be the one who wrote the name, it must be Cersei who casts the spell on the paper. Is she watching us? Oh, Barry, you're asking if there's a mockingbird here, aren't you? I can't shake the feeling that there's something behind me. Yeah, no, don't worry, we know. Whoa. This is one of Cersei's abilities, the Shikigami. When someone's name is written on a piece of paper, it can make that paper fly toward that person. They're great for delivering messages or tracking down someone. I was pretty spooked the first time I saw it, but I've gotten used to it. Okay, fine, I did just go, whoa, but not because I was actually surprised or anything. He's so breaking the fourth wall right now. Is something wrong? It's nothing. Don't mind me. I wonder if something happened to Cersei. I better read the note. Let's take a look. Ran into 2 suspicious people looking for Miss Somekawa. I drove them off for now, but be careful. That's Yumiko and Soto right now. That's Yumiko and Soto. Seems like something happened on Cersei's end. I'd better stay alert just in case. But I don't think I'll mention this to Miss Sumikawa. It'd only shake her up. Huh. She looks so solemn. I wonder what's going through her mind. Not going to lie, I'm a little concerned she hasn't told me the conditions of our trade. Will she ask me to trade her the curse stone? So we still have the curse stone? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So will you take me to what... So will you tell me what you want to trade for the Tamatebako now? Oh. Either she's gonna want it and use it on herself, or she's gonna have us kill her. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. You've got the Forsaken Fish Curse Stone with you, right? Sure do. Have a look. The Forsaken Fish Curse Stone. Huh. Looks like the real deal, all right. You want to trade the stone for the Tamatebako, right? I figured as much. Well, I'm fine with those terms. Let's do it. No, that ain't it. Oh, that ain't it? Fuck. Fuck. Oh my god! Ah! Oh my god! They're twins! Oh! You know, I once had a sister. Her name was Mare Sumikawa. God fucking damn it! And here we were all thinking she was the same person. No, they're twins! Ah! I had that running theory. I said that in this stream. I'm like, there's a chance that they're siblings. There's a chance that they might be twins. Ah. You say you had a sister. Does that mean... Yes, she's gone. Died in an accident at sea about 5 years ago. I see. My condolences. So there actually was another descendant. You folks seem to be pinning your hopes on me just because I'm one of those descendants. But the other one who actually inherited our duty wasn't me. It was my sister. God damn it. Your duty? That's right. The duty of the Taishima bloodline. It's been passed down in our family for generations. Even more, our generation would be the only one to handle the 400th year since the disaster. My grandpa always said that was particularly important. So there was a duty Taishima's descendants were meant to perform after 400 years. But I was young back then. I still had dreams of my own. I wanted no part in some annoying duty, so I ran away from home the first chance I got. I pushed all that responsibility onto my sister. But I know I should have helped her. I see. So that's why your sister was the one who inherited that duty. Aww. Damn it. Now I feel kind of bad that I thought she was Mare this whole time. Would you take the time to listen to my story? Abso-freaking-lutely. Very well. I'm listening. Absolutely. This duty you mentioned. Was it to break what remains of the curse of the raging waves? I suppose they were connected, but lifting the curse would have been a step along the road, but it wasn't the goal. Oh, really? Then what was it? Well, it was to return the mermaid that was left behind in Issei Bay to Ryugu. That was the real duty of the Taishima bloodline. Return the mermaid that was left behind. Hayase? The one who was tortured? Return a mermaid? So it's true! There really was a mermaid stuck in Issei Bay because she couldn't return to Ryugu. It's one of them. Sobae! Okay. That's right. Her name was Sobae. Okay, so she was one of the mermaids who didn't make it. Oh, she's come up in our research. So she was real after all. You see, my sister that took on the family duty, it seems like she actually met Sobae herself, which is why Yuza might have been saved. She got to meet the mermaid? After leaving my hometown and making a living as an ama diver, I'd all but forgotten about the duty I'd left behind. I had no idea what our duty actually entailed. When I finally learned the truth, I was crushed by regret. Regret? Why? You know, ever since I was a little girl, I'd always been fascinated by mermaids. Understandable. I read The Little Mermaid so many times. The pages of the books had started to wear away. I would see them in my dreams over and over. Back then, I wanted nothing more than to become a mermaid. It's what led me to become an ama diver in the first place! Fuck! No! No! Oh! Damn it, she might have gotten her wish in the end, but in the worst fucking way possible. Oh. But the true nature of the family duty is only revealed to the one who inherits it. You see, what bitter irony. But couldn't you meet the mermaid after you learned the truth? My sister took pity on me and attempted to call her to meet me once in secret. My sister Mare even shared some of the things the mermaid had told her. But you know, Sobae was a cautious mermaid who never truly opened her heart to anyone but my sister. Me, on the other hand, she avoided. I was never even allowed as much as a glimpse. Ugh, quite the bitter outcome. Mare and the mermaid had grown close as friends. They trusted each other, they were inseparable. But she never once showed herself to anyone other than my sister. Not even to a close relative like myself. So she hid herself away for 400 years. Was such a caution really necessary? Your sister must have been an incredible person to earn the mermaid's trust. Though I can only imagine how hard it must have been to be rejected by an existence you so deeply admired and longed to meet. Mari moved to Kamishima to be closer to Ryugu, all for the mermaid's sake. Then one day she got married and changed her name to Mare Minakuchi. She seemed so happy. So she got married on Kamishima. I was so jealous. I couldn't think straight and ended up lashing out pretty badly. In an attempt to destroy my sister's relationship with the mermaid, I grabbed our family heirloom and ran off. Oh, the infamous Tamate Bako, yes? Yeah, the mermaid was supposed to take it back to Ryugu, so our family had carefully kept it for centuries. And so the years went by, and 5 years ago I heard that Mare had died in an accident. That's why I came back to Toba. And I thought that maybe this meant the duty would be passed on to me. Of course. But by then our parents and all our relatives had already passed away. There was no one left who knew about our duty. There was nothing I could do. I didn't know a thing. Not where the mermaid was, nor how to call her. I'd given up. But while I was digging around, that man Ikuma found out I was a descendant of Taishima. You see, I was struggling to get by. If I'd sold the information my sister had told me about the mermaid, oh no. Back then I was making a living by giving folks a glimpse of the Tamate Bako for a ridiculous price. And that brings us to the present, I suppose. Oh, damn. In other words, since your sister died in that accident, your family's duty was never fulfilled. Now you want us to go find the mermaid for you. That ain't it. Dang. I guess it must have been about 3 months ago. I was wandering the coast alone when the mermaid Sobae appeared before me. Whoa! Oh! Oh! You finally got to meet her! She told me this. The seal on Ryugu's gateway has been lifted, so I will be returning. Your sister has done a great deal for me. Now I ask you to return the Tamate Bako. Wait, what? The seal was lifted? Ah, that's perhaps why the Curse of the Raging Waves became active again. So what about the Tamate Bako? Did you return it to the mermaid? I was so overcome with emotion and excitement that I told her, I've hidden the relic. If you want it back, take me to Ryugu. You said what? That face, now's not the time, Avi. Not being able to fulfill my duty had been weighing heavy on my heart. But in that moment, that pain was gone. On top of that, I'd figured the mermaid had come to fetch me. Being able to visit the land of the mermaids, there'd be no greater happiness than that. But Sobae simply told me it wasn't possible and that she'd forfeit the relic. And with that, she was gone. Oh. So the mermaid had already returned to Ryugu then. Ever since then, all I felt is despair and regret. I'm completely empty inside. There's nothing left. Sorry. Oh dear. My family's duty has been fulfilled. That's what I meant when I said it was all over. But then, the Tamate Bako still exists, doesn't it? Sure does, but... even with such a fancy name, in the end it's just a grimy old box. I opened it once. I was hoping there'd be some elixir of eternal youth inside or something, but it was completely empty. I see. Even so, I'd still like to trade for it. Are you sure? I don't see why, but whatever. It's not like anything matters anymore. I'm just sick and tired of it all. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. So Sobae had already returned to Ryugu. Even so, I will not allow myself to give up now, but I must get my hands on the Tamate Bako first. In the end, I never did figure out, excuse me, what that Tamate Bako really was, but we know what it is. The mermaid forfeited it, just like that, so maybe it never had any meaning to begin with. I need water, man. Oh, dearie me. Dearie, dearie me. Oh, man. So, what do you want in return? I want to do whatever it takes. To become a mermaid. God damn it. Oh. Miss Somikawa, don't tell me. You want me to use the curse stone? Simply returning to the sea. That's my only wish. No, listen. There's nothing even remotely beautiful about the curse of the Forsaken Fish. All it will do is turn you into some twisted half-fish monster. Nothing but a grotesque imitation of a mermaid. I know. That's fine with me. This curse is the essence of that mermaid's power. I'm ready to offer up my life to her. But... whatever you do, I'll just be drowning myself anyway. God damn it! so you won't be dirtying your hands. All you have to do is use the curse. My wish will be granted, and you would be doing me a kindness. That's all there is to it. It's gonna be excruciating no matter which direction she takes. Just hold on a minute, okay? This is just... The Tamatebako is hidden beneath the floorboards of my house. Please do this for me. Miss Omikawa, wait! She's already gone. Will she come back up if I just wait long enough? God damn it! God damn it! I don't want to use it, but... Now's not the time, Ivory, for jokes. I'm gonna cry. But it's already happened in the storyline, is the thing. Oh. I don't know, chat. I don't know. But it's already in the timeline. God damn it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm heartbroken. Because it's gonna end terribly one way or another. Oh. Chat, I'm gonna cry. This is awful. I don't wanna, Avi can't pause the game like I can. I can't pause to give myself a breather and think about it. Like... What happens if I do? At least give her... I don't know, it's gonna be excruciating one way. She's either gonna drown, which is awful, or she said she wanted to be a mermaid, but apparently the process of turning into one with the curse stone is excruciating. I don't wanna, but also, Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't wanna. I can't. I physically can't. Like, I'm hovering over the button, but I can't. I don't know. What happens if I don't, though? Chat! I need help. What do we do? What do we do? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm devastated. I'm devastated right now. Give her what she wants, even though we won't like it. Better than letting her drown. It's gonna be excruciating one way or another. I'm gonna cry. Ugh. God damn it. I got an achievement for collecting all the character profiles. Oh, God. Oh my God, we get the whole thing. Oh, no. At least Avi didn't really want to do it. I know, I'm so... As Mari Minakuchi's younger sister, Azusa, that's her name, okay, is also a descendant of the sole survivor of Taishima. Following the destruction of Taishima, the Somikawa line hid themselves away, living for generations in a small village within the city of Shima. The book The Little Mermaid was a constant fixture in the household, a decision made so that the children of the family would grow up with a familiarity with mermaids, and Azusa read it repeatedly as she grew up, the tale fueling a fervent admiration for mermaids within her. Upon realizing that she could never be a mermaid herself, she instead decided to become an ama diver, thinking that it would at least allow her to swim freely through the sea like the beings she so admired. Thus resolved, she left her hometown behind, leaving the family duty, nothing more than a troublesome burden to Asusa, to be handled by her elder sister alone. For all intents and purposes, it appeared that Azusa's wish has been granted. However, upon returning home following her parents' deaths, she was taken aback to learn that the family duty inherited by Mare was in itself deeply connected to mermaids. Forgetting how she had pushed the duty onto Mare to follow her own desires, Azusa grew deeply resentful of her sister, accusing her of keeping the mermaid to herself and asserting her right to take up the family duty, but it was too late. Mari and the mermaid had already forged an unbreakable bond that no amount of words or deeds could undo. Following Mare's death, she was finally able to meet the being that had enchanted her for so long. However, her desperate plea for the mermaid to take her back to Ryugu with her was met with staunch refusal, and the mermaid left shortly after, never to return. With her opportunity to fulfill the family duty gone, and her chance at connecting with mermaids lost, Azusa sank into despondency, spending her days in an empty haze. Amidst the despair, the curse of the Forsaken Fish that appeared before her seemed to be a final chance to have her wish granted. Driven by regret over what she perceived as a life of wrong choices and consumed by her obsession, she threw herself into Ise Bay and surrendered herself to the curse, ultimately dying due to its effects. Her form, writhing in the agony brought on by her sudden transformation, bore no resemblance to the mermaid she had once so admired as a child. Yet it is said that the expression on her face within her body was discovered a day later, and Futamigara seemed somehow content. Oh, God, man. God. What the fuck? Oh my God. Sobae, one of the 3 mermaids who were said to have lived near Taishima around 400 years ago. She has since returned to her home, Ryugu. We don't even get a picture. Wow. After that... Oh! We managed to quietly retrieve the Tamatebako from beneath the floor in Miss Somikawa's house. All that was left to secure the dream of immortality was to obtain mermaid flesh. Since Sobae had already returned to Ryugu, we placed our hopes on the last remaining mermaid, Nagame. But we had to act fast. Otherwise, Ikoma, or even those Paranormal Affairs Bureau psychics would get in our way. Damn. It might have been the after effects of using the curse, but I got sick the next day and had to spend a full day bedridden at the inn. How pathetic. That's when I heard the news that 2 female divers had gone missing near Toba. The fact I'd been involved in both incidents made me feel even worse. God, man. When Cersei heard the news, she just mumbled something with an unreadable expression on her face. I had no choice. There was simply no other way. Or at least that's what I kept telling myself as I struggled to get out of bed. Oh. The next day, August 7th, we set out to gather more information on Nagame and the other mermaids. We traveled to Kameshima, the island where Mare Somikawa, or rather, Mare Minakuchi used to live. Oh boy. God, that was so much. Oh my god. God, I want to keep playing, but it is 11 p.m. here, and I have to go into the office tomorrow. That was rough. That was rough, Barry. That was rough. And that's her. God damn. Oh. I need to go to bed after that one. Jesus. Wow. Wow. Holy. Oh my god. Wow. God. Wow. I don't know what to say. You deserve a rest after this. Thank you for saying that for me, Brian. I think we should end it there. I don't want to, but I think we should, given what's been going on. Oh my god. Oh my. Wow. Yeah, I think it's, I need a snack after this. I need a snack and a hug after this. Oh my god. Wow. All right. That's so sad. Oh my goodness. Wow. Holy. Thank you for the love, guys. Oh my god. Thank you for the love emotes. I appreciate it. I think we're gonna end it there. One stream. It's the first stream that we did not get any mockingbirds either, so we can't even comfort ourselves with the silly little burbs. We've got nothing! Except to just wallow in our sorrow. Thanks for the stream. Origami, hello! Thank you for staying. I appreciate it. I think it's time to save. We're gonna skedaddle. Oh my. I need a breather after that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chat, sending a psychic head pat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Chat. Next week. Let's see how much we can get done next week. We got 2 games to this week that we're playing involving aquatic mysteries. Now it is time to mentally prepare ourselves for the mystery that is tomorrow. I will be using the Force to send you a head pat. I appreciate that, Brian. Thank you. All right. Oh my god. Chat, this is wild. This game is crazy. Wow. Oh my. Is this Ryugu then? I never even made that connection, but this is possibly Ryugu. Wow. Oh my. It's time to go, man. I'm speechless. I'm legitimately speechless. It's time to go. I'm mentally, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Oh god. Oh, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Thanks for the stream and take care of yourself. Thank you for the stream and good night. Thank you guys for sticking around. And again, please, I am so excited for tomorrow's stream that we're gonna be playing the Mermaid Mask. And I'm so excited to play that. So thank you guys so much for just sticking around and watching me suffer in this one mentally. I was ready to cry in multiple places, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm ready to go. I think it's time to get a snack and some munchies. What do we say? I think it's time to... God. I'm mentally exhausted. Whew. Chat. What just happened? I'm crying. I'm not okay. I don't even know if I feel like raiding right now. I'm just mentally not there. Based on what happened. Oh, man. Let's see if there's anybody that we can raid into. Hello, is there somebody here that we can say hi to? What? Is there anybody that we can raid into to say hello? I'm not entirely sure myself. I don't even know if we can. I don't know if I'm like mentally okay too, can God, what just happened? Thanks for the lurking stream. See you in August. I'll miss you. Yeah, Lappy, have fun with your trip. I hope that you have a blast over there. We'll be excited. We're expecting pictures, of course. So you have a wonderful one, and we will catch you in whichever stream you hop in on next time for sure. Chat. I don't know. I don't know. Do we just want to skedaddle today, I think? Do we just want to skedaddle? Goodbye, stream streak? Nah, it's okay. You'll be able to get it back, I'm sure. Oh my god! Oh my god! Someone's doing a hear me out cake! No fucking way. Someone in my follow list is doing a hear me out cake. No way. Oh, really? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, Scamble Soup. I followed Soup from Nancy Drew. I see a Nancy Drew character in there. That's hilarious. We're raiding into the hear me out cake. We gotta. No way. Guys, Soup is so sweet from the streams that I've been watching and everything. So let's go give a wonderful hello and not judge Soup's pics because I'm already seeing a couple funny ones in there. But yeah, Soup is very, very sweet. We've met because she was playing Nancy Drew games. I believe was going down the list, is actually trying to play them chronologically. So it's a just chatting stream. But we need comfort after what happened in the game, okay? We need comfort. So, we need comfort, and we're gonna relax with a hear me out cake while I get a dessert of my own, because I need it. Do we have a raid message? Hear me out. No raid message. No, I don't have any. I have none still. I apologize. It's Brian's lucky day. Exactly. Oh my god. If I can't provide it, I guess someone in my streamer list is. But anyways, make sure to stop in tomorrow when we play Grimoire's Mermaid Mask. I'm so hyped to play it. So we'll just say a big hello tonight. Wipe the tears from your eyes and say hello to Soup. So you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys!